thrill of every find. Trading tales and treasures, forever intertwined. From rare gems to customs, every figure's a star. Thanks to you all, we've come so far. Take the shot.
Take a shot, find your muse, spark your creativity, nothing here to lose. Set the stage for infinity, creating fantasy for all the world to see.
Imagination runs wild. Endless possibility. Action figure photos, the ultimate therapy. Creating artistry for all the world to see.
Get the lighting just right, pick your character, set the props in motion, tiny poses.
Take the shot. Welcome to the show.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Thursday night on the Figure Fight Club Network, taking the shot. I am your host, Loucifer. Lucida Base 3. I'm getting good at saying that, aren't I? Every week. It just keeps getting better, rolls off the tongue. Thank you guys all for coming out tonight. We've got a great show, as we always do. We got the best fucking show, right? Oh, shoot. Am I supposed to say that yet? I don't know. Is it safe? I don't know. Who cares? First off, as always, let's talk about and thank our sponsors. We've got Sys 3D Arsenal and Collecticon. Both, if you use code FFC10, you can get 10% off all your entire order. Great sites, great people. There we go. We thank them very much. And of course, our other sponsor, a shilling for tonight, Articulated Empire, who's donated action figures for our figure giveaways, whatever giveaways. We are the king of giveaways, you know that. Member streams, we always do giveaways. We sprinkle in some giveaways in other places as well. So again, thank them. Appreciate you guys. We got what else are we gonna go over this evening? Well, first off, let me invite my co-host for the evening into the stream. You guys know him. He stops in quite often on open mic night, becoming a very good friend of the channel. Awesome guy. And he was here as a guest with us a few weeks ago on the show. Please welcome everybody. Welcome Digital Caveman. What's up, Caveman?
Greetings.
Brother. How you doing tonight, my friend?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm living. I'm doing well. I'm hoping my voice holds out. I was teaching all day, so I've been talking all freaking day. So we'll see what happens in the when we hit that 2-hour mark that we're not supposed to hit, because it's only supposed to be a 90-minute show. Anyway. That was my rule. It's supposed to be a 90-minute. We never hit that 90. I think we've done it once.
Yeah, that's the thing with lives, man. You never know when you start it and you say it's going to be this long, but it's never that long. It's always longer.
Right,
always.
right. And hey, if it's flowing, it's flowing. That's the thing. I hate to cut it off
Exactly.
if it's flowing well. So that's about it for that. That's how we roll this show. But I'm glad you could join me tonight. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
No problem.
We will introduce and bring out our guest real quick very soon. But I want to hit the chat up real quick. See who we've got in the house this evening. HVX Customs. What's going on, Jimmy? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming out. We've seen this guy before, Digital Caveman. GI Jedi, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. We've got 88. We know 88 as well. But it's all familiar faces, quite honestly. Come on. What's going on, 88? And I'm glad you're looking forward to this episode. I've been looking forward to this too. This is going to be a fun one. Good times. Coda Forge Photography. Coda, good to see you, my friend. What's going on? We've got Endless Fables hanging out tonight. Good to see you, Endless Fables. And you going to Titans? We're going to see you I think we are going to see you at Titans. I hope so. So that'll be awesome. It'll be good to see you soon. St. Bifficus Keith, good to see you, Keith. And I know you're going to Titans. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming out. Who else we got? We got Plastic Platorium. What's going on, Platorium? Going through. I got. Spaded one McDysentery. Glorious Thursday. What's going on, brother? Billy Boy Toys. What's going on, Billy? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hey, Lou, I don't know if it's just me, but you're hard to hear. Probably because I'm mumbling, but we're probably having the same stream problem as before. Is anyone else having problems hearing me? Should I speak louder? Should I speak louder into the mic? What's up, Billy? Magna. I didn't bring it up because my mouse slipped. What's going on? Winford, Magna Figure Photo, killer new intro. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. We're working on some things behind the scenes. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. At least things are working properly on this end. That's right on. It's cool. No worries. We got Johnny Cock. Teach me something cool, Lou. We're going to try, my friend. But we might just be shilling for Savage Crucible all evening. We will see. A digital chess pen. Absolutely. We got Hella Geek in the house. What's going on, Hella Geek? Good to see you. And we got Teacher Lou. Billy called me a beautiful fucker. He's right. He's right. And Stew for Lunch. Pentax Pals wishing you a hearty hello. Smile and say cheese. Love it. What's up, Stu? And what's up, Manjosa? Good to see you, brother. And we've got all kinds. I think we're caught up. We're caught up. All right, we are caught up. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us. Let me go ahead and introduce our guest of the evening. Someone I consider a friend. We've kind of become friends over Instagram and over our shared love of Savage Crucible, our shared shillery of Savage Crucible. You probably already know him. You might already follow him. He's a member or a part of the Toy Mercs. We can find him on YouTube and Instagram. My friend FanBoyTone. Welcome, my friend. How you doing, brother?
Doing well. Appreciate being on here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I'm glad to be able to get you on for sure.
Well, I did hear shilling, so, you know.
Well, we're going to try, aren't we?
Absolutely.
What's going on, Chris?
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Yeah, so how you doing, man? I know you're a busy guy on the YouTube as well. You were out there last night. You'll be on there tomorrow.
Yeah, it's been a busy week. Yeah, I had actually started last weekend having Raven on my show, being able to sit down and have a conversation with him. Yes. If you know Raven Eye Studios, of course. But that was fun, a lot of fun. And then, yeah, Monday night he had me on his show. Then, of course, Merck's Wednesday night, and then here tonight, and then tomorrow night with my other show. So a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's a good time though.
Yeah, it's fun. As long as it's fun, you know, hey, why not, right? That's
right.
How I look at it. I'm enjoying it. I mean, there are days when it can get a little tiresome. I had to put things away and try to keep things quiet Monday because I did, 4 days in a row, and we did 3 hours each night, and that's kind of brutal.
It's a lot. I'm a recruiter. That's my job. So what I do all day is also talk. So talk all day. I get a small lull for dinner, and then some peace time, and then usually back on the internet talking all night. So what are you gonna do?
So you feel it? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we have fun. Speaking of Magna Figure Photos says, speaking of Savage Crucible and shilling, new license announcement.
I know. Speculation's running wild. Can't wait.
Yeah.
So what are you guys hoping it's going to be?
Oh man, I haven't really sat down with it myself to think about it, to be completely honest, of what it might be.
I got one obscure thing, really obscure, and it's not a great movie, but I love the demon, the character in it, played by Richard Mull. It's Sword and the Sorceress.
I know that movie. It starring Lee Horsley, and he had the sword with the
triple sword
and
talon. Yep. Yeah. It's not overly the most great dialogue of a film, but
but
That's
it's
something I
fun
want.
to watch. And if you've
It
never
is.
seen it, put it on your
Mhm.
list because
Yeah,
it's a fun movie.
it is.
I'm thinking another obscure '80s movie, maybe not as obscure as Sword and the Sorcerer, but the Beastmaster.
God, I
Be
wish.
cool
Yeah.
I think we all
Yeah.
want that in some way.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think we all do.
because that'll
For
feed
sure.
right into Creatures of the Crucible too.
Mm-hmm.
True. Very true. Yep.
So
Mhm.
that would be a license I would be pursuing it.
Fingers
if it was
crossed.
me.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. And that's a good poll as well. I know I've heard a lot of other people kind of mention Beastmaster as well, and that's the Plastic Platorium as we were talking about it.
Yeah,
That's
Kroll.
one that was on my
that's a
list.
pretty obvious one too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be mad about it.
So speaking of Kroll,
Yeah.
are you guys Star Trek fans?
Within
Everything's
reason.
sci-fi. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the guy in Kroll, the lead guy with the glaive,
Mm-hmm.
he's in Deep Space Nine as a recurring character. He is Commander Eddington, the one that turns over to the Maquis that Cisco is like totally keyed to hunt down and destroy.
That's a deep cut that I can't
That
follow,
is.
but Deep Space Nine is very, very underrated if you're a Star Trek fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's not my favorite Star Trek, but I think it's the best written.
Yeah, it's a slow burn,
least
but
The second
It
half.
is.
mm-hmm.
It is. They lost me early on with it, and I never went back. And then
Oh.
I heard from people saying, "Oh, it really
Mhm.
got good." I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Go back as an adult. It hits much
Mhm.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe someday we'll get back to it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Time.
Hang on, I gotta send a thank you to Johnny. My mouth is working faster than my throat is. Thank you, Johnny Cock, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, my friend. Support your local Lou. So say we all.
So say we all. That's right. Very funny.
Thank you so much, Johnny. I always appreciate you. And we here, Figure Fight Club appreciate you, but I do more. So let's give Johnny something. What are we gonna choose? We're gonna shake this one.
Oh, good. A super chat. Just in time because I was about ready to write your name in the death note.
Good timing. No death note. We're good.
Perfect. Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh
Johnny.
Lord,
Appreciate it.
that reminds me of a reel I saw on Instagram last week, I guess it was. But instead of Death Note, it was Diarrhea Note. So this guy was writing the name of this girl that he liked in the book, and every time he wrote her name in the book, she got diarrhea.
It's a little too real up here in Michigan with that parasite going around a few weeks
Ooh,
back. So yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Wow. Yeah. No. All right. So, why would Jenna want to kill me? I don't know. I don't see Jenna wanting to kill you, quite honestly. I don't see that happening.
Mm-mm.
So, it's probably just a skit. I hope. It's taking the shot. Supercharge.
I don't even have words for that. So I'd love it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, a genie doesn't pop out.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. So getting into it. Fanboy Tone.
Mhm.
Tone. Thank you so much again for joining.
Yeah.
For people that don't really know you, which I
Yeah.
think probably everybody here probably already does, so this might be a waste of time. But tell us a little bit about your background as far as your journey, and let me ask a more specific question actually. What got you started in looking into doing toy photography and YouTube? Let's start there.
Oh boy. So that's a little layered. So my actual content creation started in 2018 as a video game Twitch streamer. A Mixer actually on Xbox or whatever, that old platform that Microsoft had.
Mhm.
So that's where that kind of started, and I kind of started my podcast around the same time, live on that platform. But my really good pal Zilla, I worked at GameStop for 14 years, and I stopped working there in 2021. And my good buddy Zilla, who lives in the area, he was originally just a customer, and he would come in, and I always say about 10% of the people that would come into GameStop were people that you could get along with. A lot of the people in there it was tough. That's whole other topic. But in customer service, trust me, it's about 10% were people that you were like, oh, it's good to have you in here, thank you, kind of thing. So he would come in, and we started carrying collectibles a lot, and he was into the figures, and he does a lot of customizing. He repaints a lot of figures and does some crazy work. I don't know if you've ever seen Zilla's work out there on Instagram, but he's very, very talented, and he also is also very good behind a camera. So right about the time that I was deciding and talking with him, I was doing some stuff with him. We were working together doing content, and I was like, I want to do this content. I've been a collector for years. Like, I wasn't even worried about photography at that time. I'm just like, I want to, customize, paint toys, and et cetera, et cetera. So we were putting together some plans and some framework. And at the same time, I was planning to have my basement redone at my old home to be able to have the space to do podcasting and content and all this stuff. Yeah. COVID hit a month later, and that changed everything. So that was, even trying to have a contractor in your home, it changed a lot of things. A lot of stuff happened, and then I decided that once the basement was done after a couple years, finally, then I ended up getting a divorce. That happened, and then I ended up finally settling here. And all those plans for 3 or 4 years of doing like toy content or changing my collecting trajectory, and even really the podcast content, finally I was able to pick it up about 1.5 years ago, almost 2 years now. And a big part of it was like, once I started doing some of the customs, I was like, I want to do toy unboxings, this, that, and the other. And it just kept kind of spiraling involved. So I'm like, I didn't know where I wanted to fit in what I wanted to do. And I'm like, well, I definitely want to take some pictures. Like, this is fun, cool. People doing some great stuff. There's a lot of people out there that are doing stuff and inspiring. And I started all that, and it was just really about anything I could get my hands on. And then my friend Jehovah, which I believe has been on Open Mic Night with you guys. Yeah. He handed me, I think it was Veterus and Como, and they put in my hand. And this is the first time I've ever seen or whatever. And this was early last year, Savage Crucible. Mm-hmm. And I was like, as a He-Man guy growing up and somebody who loves fantasy, and there's hardly any fantasy out there outside of like Mythic, I didn't know about it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what is this? This is unbelievable. Like, how is this so articulate? Why is this so good? I mean, the Lemurians, they got the bumps on them like they're really lizards. And I'm a sucker for like creatures. I'm a creature guy, right? So lizard boys is what I call them, like hooked instantly. So that then again changed my trajectory a little bit. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, is just, really diving into anything that I can kind of world build in a way as well. Mm-hmm. My version of the Crucible, characters, their background, their story, small arcs, overall arching arcs. And I'm hooked. And anything adjacent to Savage Crucible, I'm looking around me, there's different things that are around me that I bought and that will go with that, the portal will open, etc. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm still trying to find my way and learn what I'm doing. And I got a lot to learn, and shows like this that have helped already, I can tell you that. So it's been a lot of fun. I think the big thing now for me is the people, is the draw, the people. And that's what I was telling Raven, a couple times we've been able to connect this week, is when I was invited into the Savage Saturday collab, it completely changed everything that I do. Because I don't always have a lot of time, but I make time as much as I can every week to have that one photo for Saturday. And even if that's all I can put out in the ether, that's all that matters to me, because the people involved are so absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah. I agree. You see, we are going to shill for Savage tonight, fellas.
And for the group, because yes, everybody's awesome. But yes, we are. Yeah. Yes. Savage is a big part of kind of my like evolution in this.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Yeah. And the group has been a lot of fun. And Raven's a great guy. Getting to hang out and meet him and get to know him a bit, and everybody in there is really cool. It's a good group of people. And I'm the same way. It definitely, when I finally was welcomed in, I asked Raven and a bunch of other people, like, oh yeah, we'll get you in. And they did. So it wasn't anything to it. And I was like, oh, thank you. but yeah, and the whole crew, Plastic Platorium is one of them. Yeah, the one
Yeah.
photo a week, and it's driven me to try to be more creative each week with things,
Yes.
like you're talking about, and
Yeah. Yeah.
it's unique challenges. Like a few weeks ago, we had a challenge that I was like, "What am I? What was it? The leading lines, I think
Yes.
it was." I'm
Same. Same. Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh crap!"
Yeah.
I'm like, "That's way ahead of what I do." So I had to do a
Mhm.
lot of research for that one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everybody killed it, and it was a fun one, and we learned something, right?
That's just
Learned
it. Like,
something new.
yeah, and that's what I think I appreciate a lot about it. And honestly, Plastic's one of the 2 or 3 people, like, and everybody in there's great. Everybody's busy doing a lot of shots. Some people take shots every day, so everybody's busy. But between him and like Brienne, even yourself, like if somebody says, "Hey, what do you think of these 2 shots?" Everybody's jumping in. But like Plastic and like uh Brienne, they're like giving you pointers and tips nonstop and getting you to think differently. Like, where else are you going to find a crew of people like that who are non-judgmental and only trying to better you? It's This is absolutely amazing, and it's a lot of fun.
Agreed. Yeah. Okay, we got a question from Toy Mention Life FanBoy. What's your favorite color? And thanks for stopping in.
Oh, that's tough. As somebody who likes to draw and loves a lot of the colors of the spectrum, I always say black, but everybody was always like, it's not really a color, right? But if I don't know if I could nail it down specifically, but I'm gonna say outside of black, I'll say purple, red, blue. That's kind of where my main colors lay.
Gotcha. That's fair.
Yeah,
That's good.
It's a tough one. I'm sorry.
Good question.
That's
I
tough.
know. I'm the same way. I couldn't even really
It's
tell you.
it's like picking a favorite child. You
Right.
can't pick a favorite.
Right. Exactly. As a little kid, it's like I would say blue would have been mine when I
Yeah.
was little. Everything had to be blue. But
Mhm.
it's changed over the years too. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's up, Alpha Red? Thank you for stopping in, friend. Good to see you, my friend. So Savage really kind of sparked a new we could do this all night. A new avenue and a new
Right.
renewed faith in collecting, so to speak, right?
Yeah, matter of fact, to the point where like I was starting to actually get into hot toys a little bit, and I thought maybe that might be a little bit my lane, and I was also still collecting Star Wars 118 and trying to world build like that direction and Black Series and a little bit of everything, and I stopped collecting hot toys specifically because I wanted that money to be funneled over to Harbinger team. They deserve my wallet, so.
There you go. Speaking of Raven,
Hey, good to see you, buddy.
what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, man. Now this is just an awesome group of people right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
That's right.
Good people.
I would agree.
Good people. Yeah. Or are you a phone guy like me?
I do have a camera. I kind of went into a weirder direction, I think, and it's also I think part of the learning curve that I'm having, with that. So now, like for the camera I use right here, it's like a Sony ZV-10, and I was using that originally for some of my early stuff with Savage. I was doing like motion videos, like on platforms and spinning, and then honestly, in that you pause them, right, you get great photos because it's so clear as well. But it was a lot of hassle to deal with because I got to have it hooked up. It's wired, connected, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably do more, but like I also like, I also want to try and figure out ways to save time. I don't know. Anyways, so I started out with that, and that was okay. But what I really wanted was the ability to kind of get in closer and do some different things, and also video if I wanted to too. So I actually bought a Pocket DJI 3, I think it is. One of those handheld, because I can also use it for like on the go, like streaming, like it's got all the pieces, you can do a lot of crazy stuff. So I've been using that for photos. I bought some different lenses for it, and it's been kind of a learning curve, and I realize that, and some people have pointed out some things. I'm like, I understand, I know, I'm still kind of learning with this as well too, and I think I'm starting to kind of figure it out a little bit as well, to kind of figure out the limitations maybe of it. And I know it's not probably the most ideal, it's not really a great camera for that. It is 4K, at least you do video too. So, but the nice thing about it is that because it's small and handheld, I can get in different angles really, really simple. It's just that the screen that I look at is also not the best. So sometimes I'll take a couple and I'm like, oh, it looks like crap. So I got to go, I load it to the computer, look at it. I'm like, nope, I go back and do it again.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been using though. But
that's good. Yeah. Okay.
And all the different lights, ring lights and this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you do a lot of editing after the shot?
I don't know what's considered a lot, I guess. I do use Lightroom on my phone. Sometimes really the biggest stuff I do is maybe a little bit light correction and some focusing things, I think. And then once in a while I may have to remove like a crinkle on the background I'm using or something on the ground or that's really about it. Yeah. So nothing I don't feel like too crazy. I don't know what the hell I'm doing on that either, but hey, we're winging it.
That's same. And what's
Well,
hilarious?
at least using well-known programs like that help is only a YouTube away.
Yeah, it's true. And like for a lot of my video editing, I use Filmora and stuff like that too. And I was originally doing photos through that too, because like I said, I was hooking the camera up too. So I can always fall back on that some if I need to. But Lightroom's been fun. A little bit of like PicArt if need be too. So
Okay. See, and that's hilarious. What maybe it's not hilarious. Maybe it's just it is so many people in talking. We kind of all are doing the same thing, kind of. There's a lot of people talking about Lightroom. Lightroom frustrates the hell out of me. Well, any of them frustrate the hell out of me. So I keep trying just to see if I can figure it out, and I'm moving sliders and this, that, the other thing. And at the end of the day, I usually just say screw it and go with the actual photo that what it was, and just because I don't know if I'm doing anything right in my editing. So I it's like I don't know. Does it look different? I don't even know. So
right.
like,
That's when you throw a couple photos in the group and everybody says, yeah, that one's better. Let's go with that. So
right. Yep. All right. So Savage Crucible, because we're gonna keep sticking on that, folks. What's your favorite character? What's the favorite character so far?
Brynjar.
Brynjar. Okay.
Definitely Brynjar.
Is there a newness factor involved with that, or is it just straight up you really falling in love with the character?
Yeah, it's very Eastern inspired, and I'm very Eastern inspired too. I think with the old terminology, people used to call me as a weeb, so I don't know if that's even still a thing, but I love the Eastern style and feel of it, and that's why one of the versions of that character I tried to kind of like really lean into that more. But he just feels very like a lot of that meditative, talking about the different what is it now? Is it the two styles or whatever of like the sword fighting or whatever? Some of those things just really feels Eastern inspired. So, but other than that, I'm a cat dad, so I love cats. Do we? Thank you, Plastic. Of course he would. Which, by the way, if you've not heard him speak yet, he did post something in the Savage Crucible Facebook. That man could lullaby me to sleep with that voice. So I keep telling him he's going to read me a bedtime story sometime.
I did see
right.
Yeah.
right. But Brynjar just is something about him being a cat dad and loving cats, and I love I've always loved cats in some general form, whether lion, tiger, right? So just fits the bill, man. I don't know what it was. He's definitely my number one, and then once we start getting through 5, it rotates sometimes, but yeah.
That's fair. Very cool. And yeah, similar to you. I think I kind of really what sent me over the edge to really jump in was Nin and Vetrix.
Yeah.
I have always had a problem.
For me, it was Nazhorn, who wasn't my first Savage Crucible figure, but he was the one that really made me take notice of the line and go, wow, that is pretty bad.
Yeah, I think that's fair. He's just something kind of like a little. Anything that looks a little bit metal to me also draws my attention. So he looks very metal. So I get it.
Yep. And from the metal standpoint, that's kind of the attraction to. I think when you say that Naraka gives, for whatever reason, every time I see Naraka, all I can think is Iron Maiden, seventh son of a seventh son. I don't know if it's the blues and the colors.
Right. Yeah,
that's just the thing. It's just brings me right to it. What's up, Smudge?
And finally, we got them in the Hall of Fame this year. Finally, Iron Maiden made it to the Hall of Fame.
It's about damn time.
About damn time. One of the goats.
Yeah, it was a travesty. It took this long. I mean,
puzzling.
and I love. We can shift to Iron Maiden all night. I'm down. But if you go and see, like, the aging metal bands have it tougher than, it's not Frank Sinatra. You're not standing on stage singing in a suit. These guys were running around, complex music to play, and to see these guys at their age now still going. And Bruce Dickinson, he's like, out of the older guys, he's still killing it live. You see these other guys, John Bon Jovi's struggling, and Bruce has still got it. It's like, ooh, and he's not perfect. He's like, what,
Right.
60 some odd years old.
You got to be realistic, right? Yeah.
Right, but he's still going. One hell of. Sorry, guys. I just feel like I don't belong. I appreciate your guts and keep rocking. Take care, guys. All right. You're welcome to stay. You're welcome to hang out. We appreciate you coming in for sure. Either way. But yeah, have a good one and take care more. But yeah, no, the Iron Maiden blows my mind. Sad to see Nico retire, but again, same thing. Nico's the oldest out of all of them to be able to play like that. Let's go 30 minutes on the genius of Steve Harris. Oh, my friend. As a bass player, I could do that. But yeah, no, we'll shift away from, we'll shift back to the toys, I promise. That's what happens when you fly your own plane. Exactly. Yep. But yes, Maiden in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool, HVX. Right on. Have you guys seen Maiden live?
No, but I did hear they might be touring in North America next year. That was thrown at me because I think they might be putting out an album. Was also told. I don't know if any of this is really real or not, but if that is the case, if they are really going to tour, I know that I need to do whatever I can to make sure I do, because I'm not.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would. Sadly, I'm the same way. So don't worry, you're not alone in that.
Have to
yet to see them live. I would like to. I've missed out on too many that it's like, okay, we got to make this happen at some point. So over the years,
or it's too late.
Van Halen I missed out on. Actually, I missed out. Wait, no, I saw Soundgarden. Saw Soundgarden once.
Oh man.
But
yeah.
Chris
Cornell is actually probably my favorite musical lyricist of all time. That was tough. I think for a month after he passed, I more than just only listened to like Chris Cornell music, Soundgarden, Audio Slave, him. So.
Yep, I was with you. I'm with you on that. It's same. All right, we're going to lose people.
Sorry. Yeah, music.
My fault. I started this.
Yeah, I can talk music a lot. So
yes, save the music for the after show.
Yeah. We'll discuss after. We won't bore everybody. I know we've got some metalheads in here, and we got some, but this is about toy photography, and that's what we're here for, and talking about that. So let's get into, because Tone, you sent me a bunch of your picks. And I wanted to be able to show these off and discuss them and talk about what we've got here. So let's jump into that if everybody's cool with that.
Yeah.
We good? All right. Let me add to stage. Boom. I'm going to move me down here. And then, so this is now the artist spotlight segment of the show. New channel for Lou. You never know, Hot Rod. If people want to talk metal, maybe we can do that. Talk music. Maybe we can figure that out. I don't know. We'll see. Like a stone playing on repeat, you losers. I do.
You don't know how real that was, probably, honestly. So yeah.
Yeah. So all right. So, and again, we've got the running gag. I'm not dropping it, fellas. Taking the shot, we're leaving it on here every week in some way, shape, or form.
Got to emphasize.
So first up, speaking of the devil, speaking of the metal man himself, we got Nashorn.
Yeah.
So, and it's it's funny too. Remember when I saw this? This made me feel more bonded with you, Tone, because I'm looking at so much of your plants. We'll just say the plants. And I'm like,
right.
I have all those.
Yeah, man, I love them. I love them, dude. I get on Amazon and I'm always looking for new ones or more. I got like a whole drawer filled of these things. So yeah. It's great.
Yep. Me too.
That aquarium
It's-
life.
Yep. Exactly. It's fantastic, and they work. They add to the depth of the shot and everything else. So, I love what you've done here as far as the colors. And this was. Did you use this one? Yeah, for the axes on Saturday.
Yeah,
Saturday,
this was
Saturday.
for the elemental one.
That's right. Okay.
And I just kept having this envision of Nashorn. Of course, he doesn't have the chest piece on, and some of the other pieces, just kind of like walking out of nowhere and having each axe in his hand, looking like a badass. And I feel like I kind of did well with that one. I kind of got what I was trying to go for here, and that background is kind of those colors already as well, so it kind of made it actually kind of easy to put him in front of him, and they had the split colors in that background and everything. So it just kind of worked. I had some lights in front of them that produced the color or whatever. I think some little Govee lights or something like that, or whatever, on each side to give a little bit more of the blue and the fire-ish look, I suppose. So yeah, it's a fun one to do.
We will enable you, Liquid Below Zero.
Yes, Liquid
We will
Below
enable
Zero. You definitely need to get you a Savage Crucible figure. my
Yeah.
friend.
Matter of fact, right now, if you go to the Savage Crucible website, they do have Veterans Rep-X up right now for $40. That's a great starting point for anybody, or the Shield of Azura as well too.
Yeah, $40 because
Yeah, I like the shield.
the
Azura.
shield's a beautiful figure.
Yeah, a couple good ones to start with.
Yeah,
That means a lot from you, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Mud Scuffers works freaking awesome.
Yeah, Mud Scuffer is the man.
Mm-hmm. And I love what you did here as far as like you were saying Plastic Platorium mentioned it, the duality of the sky as far as the colors, and it works so well with this.
Yeah.
So let me ask you about the background.
Yes.
Is this I got to because I need to know. For I'm learning, right? Is this a monitor screen background, or is this a tapestry, or is this something other than like a green screen with?
No, I have about 10 of these terrarium tapestries, and I rotate them out as I want, depending on how it fits my shot idea. So this is actually one. This is actually one I haven't used very often. I think it's the first and only time I've used this one, because if you may look closely, I don't know if it's in there, but if you ever zoom in really closely, there's actually like what appears to be like modern homes like back there. So it looks like something like if you ever use MetaQuest or something, you're in that little VR room and you look out and it's got, that's what it kind of looks like. And I didn't realize it when I bought it. I was like, son of a bee, like this is not exactly what I wanted. But so that's why the extra plants in front to kind of cover that. But so like it kind of looks like that might be like some sort of like Capitol ruins or something in this sense. But yeah, it's definitely something I just played with the lighting a little bit, just kind of bring out more of that duality, and it works so good because of the two different elements in his hands too. So
you nailed it. You nailed it.
Appreciate it.
This is a great shot, man. A lot of fun. Billy's saying, I'm trying really hard to stay away from Savage Crucible. I'm afraid of going down that rabbit hole.
No, we love you. Come on in. Come on. No. $40. Veterans Rep-X. Great start. All kinds of good stuff comes with that character. Bloody weapons, awesome armor. I'm telling you.
It is
like
a very cool figure.
like a can of Lay's, my friend. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah. I'll get my arm stuck in.
Yeah.
What's happened now. It's happened. And I will say one of the neat things about Nashorn, and I don't know if anybody else does this, but and you can't tell in this shot because it's actually kind of from a low angle. I actually, like a lot of people with his helmet, keep the horns high. I keep mine kind of low, almost like he's like a bull, kind of like an eyesight. So almost like where the points curl, it's almost like he's looking through like the actual curl. And that's how I always display my Nashorn. That's how he wears his helmet.
That's very cool. I've seen
Easter egg.
You do that.
Little Easter egg.
You do that. I've seen a couple other people try that as well. It's interesting. It's a different take. I dig it. It's very cool. And again, it's one of those things you can mess around with these guys and create all kinds of stuff, right? That's the awesome thing with these figures. That's why I have fun with them. But Billy, no, don't feel pressured. They are cool figures. If you're interested in jumping in, give them a shot. If you're not, that's cool too. I get it. We're not all we're not all full of money. And
I'll just heavily suggest things constantly. That's all.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll make it difficult for you.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. As a certified shill, I certainly will.
Well, yeah, I was talking about this the other day. Before I started getting involved with Figure Fight Club, and it started out for me just being in the open mic and starting to do that on a regular weekly basis. But before that, I knew of Mythic Legion, but I didn't own one and had no intentions of buying one. Now and I will never be all in on Mythic Legion, but I do own like 7 now, and it's all because of Figure Fight Club. Screw you, Figure Fight Club. No, and they're cool, they're great, but it had, it's expanded, and when you're doing all this, talking with different people, it can get you, lead you down a rabbit hole, a little bit of influencing or whatever, enabling. For sure.
Let's call it introduction to things you might not normally engage with.
That's a dandy way of saying it.
Absolutely. All right, let's move to the next shot here. And this
yes,
shot. This is fantastic.
Yeah, it's also one of my favorite backgrounds too that I have now. So
I need to hit you up to find out which background this is, because I've seen you use this a couple times.
Yeah,
the freaking background.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love forests a lot. That's, of course, a lot of them are forests anyways, but I'm a big fan of greenery and forests, so this one kind of gives me a really heavy fantasy vibe with that kind of like the way the canopy and just the light through that. So but that this is definitely one of my favorites. I'm glad you liked that one for sure.
Yeah.
Remind me, Lou, and hit me up for it. I have a digital background that it's not exactly that, but it looks very, very similar to that one.
Nice
as well.
I will most definitely.
Yeah. So this is Ukmir. This is Ukmir. That's the character's name that I've called him. This is why I bought the second Brynjar.
Yep. And I'm the same. I actually have 3, but
I want another one, but they've been sold out. So, mostly because I want to kit bash some of the pieces on them, though, too, to be fair. I love a lot of the stuff that he comes with.
Yeah, I've done the same, because those pants, those are unique, and you can use those on any human character.
Yep.
Well, you can use them on any character if you use your imagination.
Truthfully, yeah.
You can use them on a Lemurian as well. Just put Lemurian feet on it, and you'll be fine.
Absolutely.
So that was kind of my thing with it too. I liked the gear that he's got can be used for a lot of different people. I've got one of them with basically stripped off the chest armor and the shoulder armor. Actually, basically just like how you did here. And I didn't copy you, I promise.
It's all good.
But yeah, I've got one that's set up just like that. So I love that look. I think it looks great. I love the colors on this figure too. The blue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And like for me, like I had that lance, that pole arm around, and I'm like, I need and want to use that pole arm so bad. And then it hit me. Because it looks very Eastern inspired to me. And so this character's name is Ukmir, and kind of like how Brynjar's got the apostrophe in him. And the reason he's actually named that is I used to love these games, and I believe it's also based loosely on an actual historical character, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong on that, but I used to play samurai warrior games. So they're Japanese, kind of like army fight, if you're familiar with like Dynasty Warriors, etc. But anyways, my favorite character on there was Yukimura Sanada, and he always had this massive like halberd. He would go ape shit, taking out rows of people with that big halberd. So that's why I call him Ukmir. It's kind of like a tribute to that character, and he's got that. And then of course he's one of those more kind of like meditative type of figures, and he's in the woods, and guess what? The undead are coming after him, so now he's dealing with that. So
very cool.
Well, you want to tell folks which skeletons you used in this pick that may not recognize them?
Yeah, so and I always forget their name. It's always right at the tip of my tongue. But I got them on 5K. I believe it was like February or January or something like that when they were up for pre-order. They're only $20. Highly articulate, very detailed. Kind of smaller, I think, to a degree compared to the Crucible figures, but it doesn't matter when you really kind of do things like this for sure. but there's different variants of them. Like I got a full black one over here that looks like something from Army of Dead. I had to have it because of that reason. That one on the ground, of course, has got blood all over them, and the other two are just regular ones. But I mean, they'll literally curl up into like a little ball, like they're inside of an egg. It's crazy. So yeah,
I know exactly
good purchase.
which ones you're talking about. Yeah, and I like we were talking about this earlier, and gotta wish I had picked them up. I missed out on 5K anyway. So
they do have them, or they did have them. I don't know if they currently have them, but they did have them on BBTS, but they were running like 30 or 32, something like that.
Really? Darn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, here's one, and I want to bring this up, bro. I'm with Billy on this 100%. I really wish some company would make Dragonlance figures. Those books are so good.
Yeah, I think that. Well, if you can see back here, this is my D&D area. This is all Dritz Durden. This is an entire bookshelf full of a tribute to him back here. It's all his stuff. So, yeah, D&D books.
Oh, yeah. I've got
those. It's even some Funkos and some Illithid, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
awesome.
Big D&D guy.
Unfortunately, Hasbro owns that license. And they've already made some D&D figures. And
I think that that license is kind of open, I thought, though, too. Like, people can pick it up, I had heard. Because I was hoping that.
Because, you know, Super 7 did their short-lived cartoon line, too. But it only ended up, like 4 figures?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
5 if you count the variant of Sheila.
Right, right. Yeah, and that was disappointing because they actually looked better than what Hasbro did.
They did. Hasbro's...
Oh, I've got the whole set. They ain't that great.
Yeah, me too, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Now, I bought half of them at Ollie's, thankfully. So at least I...
Yeah, I was going to say, you could get a lot of those at Ollie's for sure. Probably still in some areas.
Yes, you can. Right around here, you can.
Yeah,
Same here. Same here.
Especially Bobby.
Hmm? What was that, K-Man?
I said especially Bobby.
Yes.
Yeah,
Bobby is
especially.
hanging around a lot.
Bobby and Diana, I think, are the ones I always see.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. No, I think you're right. I think that's exactly what I'm seeing a lot of, too. Yeah, Savage figures are neat for sure. Yes, Stu. I'm loving mine.
Absolutely. Yep. I'm full in.
The Dragonlance would be one, and I know we kind of mentioned that on one of their streams, kind of like, hey, would you be looking into that kind of thing? That was definitely a question that was asked of Rob. So he never officially said no. He did say that would be cool. So maybe it's something that can be pursued. I don't know. We'll see.
That's right. I forgot about those.
That's right. NECA made some.
I did forget about those. But those were based on the old LJN Dungeons and Dragons figures.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. The LJN line, the advanced D&D LJN 80s line. And I had a few of those as a kid. Those were fun. Those were cool. And I wish they had been able to go deeper into that line with NECA, but what was it? The Wizard that was supposed to come out and never did. I think that's the word.
If I remember, yeah.
Well, they did him, but he was in a 4-inch. There was like a set of 4-inch figures that they didn't do in the 7-inch figures.
Okay.
Or it was something like that, but they did do one. It just was in a different scale.
Yeah, that's useless to me. So. Yeah, that Elkhorn Dwarf, a buddy of mine's got one, and it is a pretty awesome figure.
Yeah, it actually pretty much is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that War Duke was... I didn't have War Duke as a kid, but yeah, I was one that I always wanted and never got. But yeah, NECA did a great job with that, too.
Yeah, just be careful with him, because the points on his helmet are really, really pointy. He actually fell over while I was doing the review, and he poked a hole in my green screen.
Well, that sounds like something he might do too.
Pretty hole, but still.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Como drew blood on me from Savage Crucible.
Oh my God! Yeah, you got to be careful with his armor.
Yeah. Oh, was it? It wasn't Como. I don't have him. There was another one that I was trying to get the sword or something in his hand, and it was like super pointy, and it stuck me up under the fingernail, and oh, that was not pleasant.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
no. And okay, so going back to your picture.
Yeah.
You know, we're viewing this photo. I love the shading and the lighting with this too. I
Thanks.
think you captured everything perfectly with that. And again, that backdrop it creates that depth very well.
Mm-hmm.
That it doesn't even feel like it is a backdrop.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love this shot. It's a great one.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
And I'm always addicted to Savage shots.
Yeah. This is personal favorite for sure. Myself too. So.
Yeah. There's a lot of Savage shots here, actually. Let's move on
Weird.
to the next one. Weird, I know, crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got, and this was, I love this one too. I remember when you posted this.
Welcome,
This
Billy.
was great.
Yeah. So this is a little bit of a more. So the full scene was for a few months back. We did like an open, like whatever, like do whatever you want kind of day. I think it was, and I'm really addicted to the teeny tiny sets from Five Below. And I got a ton of them, probably more than I should. And the barbecue one is something that idea had been kicking around for a while, just waiting for the right time. So the full shot does have, Krieger on the grill and Naraka with the chicken wings, and then of course Vin here putting the best condiment for a hot dog on there. That mustard, getting ready to do that there. But what's funny is. These, and I was worried about the shine on the hamburger and all this stuff, and I was really trying to like overthink it. And I'm just like, you know what, this just looks cool. And honestly, I kind of like, so it's supposed to be like a party, right? Too. So all three of the characters are shirtless. It's like a bunch of guys hanging out, like after the football game or something, sitting out, and having some fun. And this kind of actually is a peek into a grander thought process for me with this. This is why I buy the teeny tinies, because if you guys ever watched the old Looney Tune cartoons and the what is it, the shepherd and the coyote or wolf or the sheep wolf,
yeah.
or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
They wake up every morning. Hey, good morning, Jack. How's it going? About to be another day, and they check in. That in my head is how my actual Savage Crucible behind the scenes is that all of these characters in my pictures, they're fighting, they're at war, they're killing each other, but at the end of the day, they're just actors, So and this is the barbecue. So
I love that. That's a great way to look at it, and it creates a lot of fun too, because not
Right.
every shot has to be serious. You have some fun with
Right.
your shots too.
Right.
Yeah. And that was, I remember that weekend. I remember that Saturday, and that was a fun one. I think everybody had a blast. Just kind of, leaning into a little bit of comedy, a little bit of fun. Not so serious, just some silliness.
Yeah.
Plastic Platorium says, first thing I did as soon as I got him was apply some wash on them bright ass green pants of his. Which green pants? Who's he talking about?
Is he talking about one of the other figures right now? Is he talking about the Elkhorn maybe?
Oh, I think he's talking about Elkhorn. Yeah, we're talking about Elkhorn still. Okay.
I thought he was talking about me for a minute too. I don't know, but
Yeah, Tone, the only thing I don't like about that grill set is that I feel like I need a riser up under the grill, because it just feels like it sits too short.
Yeah, I agree.
A little low.
I agree.
Yep.
But other than that, it's fantastic, especially for $5. Well,
yeah, they're great
may not
for
be quite $5, and it might be a little bit more than $5 now.
They're
but-
still $5 for me at least. I always buy them online, so
Yeah, they're still $5. They're of course with tax, but whatever.
yeah,
What's up,
whatever.
Talib? Thanks for hanging out with us, bud. For a few minutes at least till you start your show, and that'll be fun. I hope you guys have a good show. I know you will. So Johnny says, what I missed, start over. Okay. All right. So welcome everyone to Thursday night Figure Fight Club. We're not going to do that again. We're not doing that again. We've done that before. It's an old bit now. So
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I
Appreciate
I
that.
agree, 88. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's up, Hustles? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Good to see
Vin
you.
just looks like somebody who likes, like I said, like he's ready to fucking smother that dog in some mussy, and that's how I roll too.
Mhm. There you go. Yeah. Again, this is a fun shot. Absolutely awesome. I wish he gave me the other one with like all of it. So we could put
I
that
should
down.
have.
Thought
Yeah,
about it,
yeah. I didn't even
but it
think
was
of
too
that.
late. Yeah,
It's just this one always makes
But-
me laugh when I look at it because of all the characters, Vin just. I mean, he looks like a Skeksis, right? Like I think a lot of people think
Yes.
that too.
Mhm.
So like he just always looks so angry and pissed off all the time. So it just makes it even more funny to me to watch him sit here like, hey, who's looking over here? I'm putting mustard on my dog, you know?
Yep, it's breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Peeling back the curtain a little bit.
Always.
So for everybody, go check out FanBoyTone on Instagram, and the full shot is there. Scroll in a little bit, and you'll see his full shot as well. Go give him a follow if you don't already. But yeah,
Yes, Johnny.
so you can see the entire thing. Is it true ketchup is offensive as hot dog toppings in some? It is. Yeah, it is.
So the National Hot Dog and Sausage Association of America will tell you that past the age of 18, as an adult, you are not supposed to put ketchup on a hot dog, and I will stick by that rule to the point to where, and my friends will test this. Years ago, when I first got my first home, we had a bunch of roommates. We were all living together, and I would buy brats and hot dogs. And if you tried to put a ketchup on a brat, you were going to put it on a hot dog at the very least because you weren't going to waste it on a brat. That's not how that rolls.
Mhm.
Very, very serious offense in my home.
It is. Yeah, yeah.
No ketchup.
Yeah, no ketchup.
Mhm.
And I'd agree with you 100% on a brat. You don't put ketchup on a brat. You
No,
just
no.
don't. There are all kinds of great mustards you can put on a brat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but I have no problem with ketchup on a hot dog. So
I do,
and
but
people
that's
like
fine.
it. That's fair. That's fair.
If you do it around me, I'll slap it on your. No, I won't. I'm just kidding. I'm slapping your wiener, man. Don't do it.
Get off my shoe.
Oh no, winter
Get off
slapping.
my
Shit.
Yes. No. One of my best friends gives me shit about that all the time. He's like, you can't do that. Same thing. So, and
Yeah.
he's from up around you originally. So
Yeah.
there you go. That's
Yeah.
it's
funny.
Yeah.
Now,
Every
I've
day
never
is
heard.
ketchup.
I've never heard that about. I'm like you, Billy. I've never heard that about hot dogs and ketchup. But what I do know is that there are definitely ketchup camps for barbecue sauce and mustard camp for barbecue sauce. So and that's a
That's true.
serious thing right there now.
Mhm.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Only Stacy
good.
has to slap my wiener. Get that corn dog out of my face.
Right. It's funny.
All right. So let's move to the next shot here. We've got more
Mhm.
Brynjar.
Yeah.
More Brynjar.
Yeah,
See,
more
Brynjar
Brynjar
is
shot.
your favorite. And yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah, and basically what happens when a new figure drops, pretty much the next 2 weeks are going to be that figure.
Mm-hmm. Same. We flooded Instagram with Brynjar and Naraka in the beginning. And then the Dravarthi flooded as well. And I had to stop myself because I was like, all I'm doing is taking pictures of the Dravarthi. Let me put the brakes on and pull something else out. And then I went right back to the Dravarthi because that's what I really wanted to do.
He's so. I didn't know he was going to be so photogenic until I started messing with it. That character is
Yeah.
something else,
Yeah.
man. Something
Mhm.
else.
All right. So, and again, let me ask you on this because I think
Mhm.
you have something similar. Your backdrop there, is that like a rocky backdrop for terrariums?
Sure is.
Yep, because I got the same one.
Yep,
Or
sure
similar.
is.
Similar.
Yeah.
I think mine might be a little different, but yeah, they work great as like a
Mhm.
mountainside kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cave.
For cave. Yep. Yeah, no, it works well with the stands. That's why a lot of time you'll see that one probably with the stands as well too, the deluxe stands
Yeah.
and whatnot. So,
Good night, Hot Rod. Thank you for hanging out.
hey, thanks
Good
for popping
seeing you,
in.
my friend. Yep. You go pay attention and take care of your super hot wife, and congratulations, my friend. All right. So yeah, no, and like these, I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do to expand on the dungeon set and the stand sets too, because those were a pleasant surprise. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they really came out well with a lot of the very cool accessories.
Yeah.
Just every little detail they put into it was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do stuff with this, and you can use it for any line. You can create a dungeon with this stuff for anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and honestly, like I got a feeling that with I'm so excited because again, adjacent to Lizard Boys, some of my favorite characters from like the He-Man days, and even with GI Joe are Snake Men. So with the Snake Man coming, I gotta imagine that they're going to be cooking on some sand, stands, stuff like that. I think that'll be perfect. You know what I mean? So, and can you imagine like having like probably skulls and stuff like that too? But what about skulls with like a rattlesnake coming out of it, or maybe like a cactus or something like that? Like, let's go, right? Like that would be gnarly.
That would be awesome. Some snake skulls, some Lemurian skulls.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that sounds like a good accessory pack right there.
Build out that world building. Make it, that'd be great. Be looking forward to that. All right, let's move into now. Let me ask you this: that orc, is that a what's that from? Is that Mythic Legions?
That is a Mythic Legion with, I believe, a custom head on that.
Okay.
That was actually a gift from our buddy Stell. So.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah, so I've got 3, maybe 4 mythics and all of them have been gifted to me, I think, for the most part. That end up, especially him, he ends up being the villain in a lot of my shots, so he takes a beating. Because, I mean, if we're comparing, I don't want to be that guy, but Savage is going to be on top, right? So,
100%. Yep.
Well, I'll look at it like this for fantasy lines, and people may, brand me a heretic or whatever for saying this, but Mythic Legions is like 1.0 and Savage is like 2.0 for fantasy. It's like they took everything Mythic was doing and then put their own spin on it and ramped it up to 11.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's definitely that similarity for sure. Yeah, and again, it's been talked about probably ad nauseum, but I do like the articulation that Savage provides much more than what Mythic provides.
Same.
But Mythic still creates some beautiful looking figures. So it's you're winning either way. If you're doing them both, you're really winning.
Yeah, as a certified shill, I 100% agree. So
your wallet's not winning.
right. And I never thought and it's very rarely or ever until now that I'm buying doubles of characters, maybe a couple that might have triples, and I know there's one around here that might have quad. So you know what I mean? Like it just, and then sometimes I'll just be like, man, I haven't gotten something in a while. I haven't gotten anything from Savage, and I'll just go on there and I've got now who's coming this week? I already forgot. The Royal Guard, right? As the brown and the red swords. Is that he's a royal? No, is he the
Imperial Sentry?
Imperial Sentry. Yeah, because he's got all the pieces. I'm like, he's just gonna be a brown Lumarian, and I can use his pieces elsewhere. So I'm just like, well, I deserve it, so I'm gonna have one shipped here. So here we go.
Yeah, that was the convention circuit exclusive for 24, I think.
Yeah. He was 24 because he came out right before the Shield of Desire.
Right before Shield, yep.
Shield came out 25 Zolocon, and he was also there at Toylanta, Shield was the very first one I ever picked up. Frankie, I'm extremely mad at you, brother. Is it really?
Yeah, funny thing of that. When Jehovah had handed me those figures, and I was like, man, these are really gnarly. He's part of another friend of mine. They do D&D streaming every Monday night, and Harbinger sponsored a giveaway and it was the Shield, and I happened to win. Somehow I happened to win, and nice. that was the true probably spark, I think. But yeah, Shield is my first, and I still one of my favorites, honestly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's a fun figure. I ended up getting a second one down the road because
I like the colors on Shield, and it pairs really well with Creative Beasts Beasts of the Mesozoic albino Zuniceratops.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
but he's only that big. So when I was talking to him at Joe Fest, I was like, you guys really need to put that albino color on this big Triceratops. So they were like, well, we looked at it and we don't know if we can do it. And I'm just like, get it done.
What up, Dead Man? Good to see you, brother.
What's up, Dead Man? Thanks for stopping in, brother. Absolutely. And then Plastic Platorium says, I won one from Abby a while ago. I remember that. Yep. Yeah, because we're
Nice.
the king of giveaways. But no, it's fun. It's fun.
Nothing better than a gift of Savage Crucible.
That's it. That's exactly it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that shield was top notch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's move into the next slide. I'm hitting the wrong thing. I'm sorry. So again, let's get into some fun stuff.
Yes. I am a craft beer super fan. I treat it like Pokemon. I feel like I got to try and catch them all, which will be nigh impossible. If anybody out there enjoys craft beer, there's an app called the Untapped app. And every time I try a new beer that I've not tried before, there's usually a photograph. And then I enter in my thoughts of it, rate it, and then go from there. So I always take photos of my beer anyways. And I was like, you know what would really be good is mixing some Savage figures with my craft beer. So kind of bring two loves together, right? And I haven't done enough since, I think, but I also haven't been drinking a lot of craft beer as of recently. So, yeah, that's kind of what inspired this. I had gone to I had to drive to get there, but I went to a special spot where they actually let you buy singles. And that's what I like to do is buy singles because I want to try the beer, right? And get an idea, rate it, whatever, and come back to it later.
Yeah.
So this was one of the end results here was, I thought, well, they're going to be having a party playing with the unrealistic size of craft beer. So here we are. And Krieger up there he's got his mug in the hand. He's just cheering up in the mug up there. So
Hell yeah.
And Mr. Moto always sneaking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that. I love doing. I love putting him in wherever you can.
I notice you're another one like me too that always sneaks him into. There's a tale that I've got. There's another layered tale about him too, about Mr. Moto. So it's an ongoing bit too. So it's always a bit.
Yep. I've seen some. I've seen some of that, and you've got a whole story behind it.
There's a little baby story going on. Because outside of everything else, the true story of the Crucible is probably about Mr. Moto and his adventures. So
I love that stuff. You do that. You've got your backstory. Brienne does hers. She's got her whole lore.
She's doing grid lore too. Yep, I love lore.
Yeah. Yep. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to see how everybody plays this stuff out and creates. It's great.
HVX might have me beat on that. That's a pretty high number. It's a pretty high number. I've slowed down a lot, so.
Wow, that is a high number, my friend.
Yeah, respect though. Nice.
Yeah, you guys that log in your beer. Oh man.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know. Do you guys have a Taco Mac up there?
No.
No. Okay. So down here in Georgia, and I actually haven't been out in so long to even see if Taco Mac's still around. Well, yeah, there's still Taco Mac's around, but they'd have like a massive selection of craft beers.
Oh God.
And
heyday.
You'd get and you could sign in with them, and it would be shared throughout all the different locations, right? So you'd basically have like a membership card, and it would tally everything you've gotten, and then you can print the receipt to see exactly what you've gotten and what you've missed, kind of thing. It's ridiculous. I mean, if you're into if you're a big craft beer guy, it's a lot of fun. I always make fun of all my friends that were doing that.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it is absolutely. It says Dead Man says Tone hoax. Oh, Horrocks in Lansing. Yep, East Lansing or west side of East Lansing or west side of Lansing, whatever. Yeah, that's I believe where I got them all. Yes, he would be right on that. Nice. Yeah, HVX says I cut way back on trying. Okay, that's fair. Yep. I mean, after 1,500.
He's like, that was in like 2 months. I'm like, oh, okay, sweet.
I'm sure it's probably spaced out.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, Gilo Pete's.
Yeah. Johnny Cock with another $2 super chat. I appreciate you, Johnny. In Louis, trust the host with the most, dude. You just buttering me up all night, my friend. I welcome it. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, right.
Sure. I don't get this anywhere else, so that's fun. Thank you, Johnny. And I got something here for you. Let's see which one we got here real quick. we're gonna do. There we go.
Jinkies! I think I found a clue, and it's you, Super Chat.
Thank you so much, Johnny.
That's awesome.
Love you, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great spot. It's a farmer's market. They got all kinds of great stuff. Lots of craft beer, but awesome spot.
There you go. No, that's good stuff. That's. I haven't done the big beer thing in a long time. I've tried to stay away from it. You know, I'm not getting any younger. But
yeah, the hangovers are.
Yeah, they're brutal. They can be.
They're getting bad these days. Yeah. I only drink on the weekends if I do drink, and even then, might be one night, maybe light 2 nights. I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
Yep. What I found with me is as I've gotten older, I get like with beer, I get full before I start to get any kind of.
Yeah. Especially if it's like craft beers and specific ones, they'll fill your tummy real fast.
Yeah. So I got to be careful on that, and then I just want to take a nap. So it's like I just want to go take a nap. So you get in your car and you're out there in the parking lot, and you just
right,
checking on you. You know you're on the hood of your car, right?
right. Well, it's better than being under it, I guess. I don't know. What out, or laying under the car. So
yeah, absolutely.
That's my favorite,
Johnny.
actually.
Sours. Okay.
Sours are my favorites, actually. Especially if it's a fruited sour and there's a pastry sour. Well, those will get thick real fast. So you get your fruit intake for the week if you drink one of those, but they're very heavy.
Very cool. HVX, most definitely.
Yeah, right.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the sours I can't stand. I'll be honest. I can't.
It's a different, and some of the sours get a little too. It depends on the type, if it, whether it's a kettle, or honestly, it even can depend on the brewery that's doing it for me too. So, but I love fruity shit, and same with my liquors. Like I like sweet stuff. I was a big SoCo guy for eons, So like the sours that are fruity and sweet, I go crazy for them. But yeah, it's definitely kind of an acquired taste depending on the kind you're getting into.
For sure. Hey, look. Frankie, I've had 1 or 2 of those car hood naps. They are not.
Yeah, you wake up sometimes like really early in the morning. You're like, why am I soaked? And it's because like the dew or whatever like that. Like it's gotten like, oh my god! You walk in, you look. Oh yeah, I've been there too. Good God.
Yep.
Front lawns.
Yeah,
I got stories
somewhere. Anyway, okay, moving on.
Right.
Oh man. All right. So we are going to move to the next slide here and take a look. We've got more.
Yes.
All right. So my question is this a favorite?
This is definitely my now new favorite summer beer from Old Nation Brewery here in Williamston, Michigan. They really kind of put their face on the market with their IPAs and the craft boom. Michigan's known for their IPAs typically during the early craft boom. Craft beer boom, and they have continued to evolve in the last couple of years, and the Tranquilias is a Mexican lager, so it's very limey, got a lot of great flavors, kind of light and just really balanced, just citrusy, feels like a perfect summer beer, like perfect for a hot dog or a brat or whatever. So yeah, in this year, because of Horrocks, like Dead Man said, I got my first 4-pack of the year was brewed within the first week. Because Horrocks is not far from Williamston, where I was at. So I was special heyday. So that's why this one specifically gets a little bit of extra love from Jaeger and Mr. Moto.
Right on.
Now, Tone, do you have a name for this piece?
For this picture or for Jaeger?
Yes, for the picture.
I do not. You got something?
Yeah. This screams to me, I love you, man.
That's exactly not without the title. That's the perfect way. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Yeah, absolutely.
I like that. Yeah, Johnny, Figure Fight Club Summer Cookout win, dude. I'll tell you what, man. There's so many people going to Toy Unity and Legions Con. That would be like perfect. So if you guys put something together up there, maybe I'll figure out a way to get up there. But yeah, no, that would be killer.
Nothing
Absolutely.
finer.
Yep. Oh, I know. All the talk of beer and hot dogs tonight. I'm right there with you. I'm starving right now. I need a brat. Yeah.
All day.
should
We got
have-
a meat market around here locally that does like flavored brats. So they make them in house. It's a meat and fruit market, and I mean even mushroom Swiss, jalapeno cheese, just jalapeno, just cheese, beer brats. I'm gonna miss out on some of the wild ones they've had recently, but I do know that there's two around here that are really, really good, that are really weird, but I swear they're great. I'm a pineapple guy. Yes, on pizza as well, but they have a teriyaki pineapple brat that is
I've tried some.
perfect with a jalapeno mustard that I get up here, or you can probably get down there, and imagine too, because it kind of balances that sweet with that heat. And then our local radio station has the morning after brat, and it's got eggs, jalapeno or some sort of pepper, potato in it, and cheese.
Dude,
Unbelievable.
that sounds primo. Oh my god, yes.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Oh man. All right. I'm
I know I'm drooling too, and I'm not even hungry. So that's how it works.
I might be skipping the show tomorrow night and going to hit some blocks. And
That's a
cooking
great
out tomorrow.
idea.
I love this right here. Oh hey Frankie. Oh hey Smudge. Frankie and Smudge live close by. I think they work together. So they're yeah. Love Frankie and Smudge, and they're always
awesome.
here, but they are the dynamic duo. So yeah, it's
yeah.
always good to see them. They're probably sitting right next to each other right now.
There you go. There you go.
That's freaking awesome. So yeah, HVX says sounds like we could be friends, Tone. Pineapple.
Yes, absolutely. My favorite, one of my two favorite fruits right there, and I love it on pizza. Get it often.
Oh yeah, I'm with you too. One of my favorites that I discovered years and years ago, was pineapple and grilled chicken.
Oh yeah,
pizza.
sure. Yeah,
Very good.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And I know I'll get shit for that, but too bad. You guys see exactly.
My granddaddy used to make his own sausage,
Oh God.
and the best one he ever made was he made it half pork and half deer meat.
Oh, nice. He's invested like
man.
that. Yeah, I'll bet.
It's great.
Yeah, venison and that kind of sounds really good actually.
Yeah. Welcome everybody to Figure Food Club, and
It just evolved. Yeah, for sure. This happens on a lot of streams I am. It's probably why I'm chubbier, so that's probably part of it. Dive into food often, right? So
we'll have to do an entire show of sharing recipes one of these days.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody take a shot of your favorite recipe.
That's a good idea.
Actually,
We could
that's a
work that
really
into
good
the
idea.
show.
Yeah,
We could work that into the show.
that's brilliant.
I am starving right now. All right, so we're gonna move on from the beer, the beer shots, and the next shot up. And I love this shot, dude. This was so cool.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Thanks. Yeah, that was the which one was that? The low angle sword clicks. I said sword clashing. I wanted the weapon clashing, and then I think they wanted a technical piece in it, so they wanted the low angle.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what I ended up with for that too.
Yeah, the low angle clashing steel. I think is what it was, something like
Yep.
that. But yeah, and I loved how because we don't do this very often, right? The whole backhanded pose that you've got him with. So he's the upward swing, and I remember we were talking about this because you were having a tough time because getting the Mordor fully in the shot.
Mm-hmm.
We were because wasn't this the one you had asked? You said landscape or
I think that this was the infamous landscape or portrait, and then somebody said go with the portrait, and I
We all
posted the landscape, I think, or vice. I wish I could remember exactly.
Yeah.
And then I think it was Magna or Mamu or somebody said, well, Tone said F and he's going to do the landscape anyways. And I didn't even realize it. So it's become kind of a secret little running joke in the club, in the group there. Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty funny.
That was freaking hilarious. Yeah, that was good. Again, I love this shot. This is great.
That's right.
Dead Man says, "I'm going to Michigan next month. I'm not going hunting with Tone. We are going out to eat."
That's right. And there's a lot. We're in the heart of like Greek and a German background. There's so much crazy stuff around here. If you find the right mom and pop stuff, I recently just found an amazing like Polish spot that makes all their homemade sausages, pierogies. It's unbelievable. Blew me out of the water. Unbelievable. I don't know. Here we go. I'm already trying to veer it off again into food. My bad.
Already right back.
Already, I can't. Yeah, my bad. I just.
No,
yeah.
you're good. You're good. Hey, look, I love food too. So, we can talk food. It's not a problem.
Something about a good sausage. I don't know.
Yep. And you people take that however you want to take.
Exactly.
That. Yes.
Always open ended, and you can take that too.
Tom, do you want to kind of take people through the steps for this shot? Like, how long did you think about it? How long did it take to set, get the figures in the right pose, set up the lighting, that kind of stuff?
Every time that we come up with a new thing, I already start thinking, okay, what figures am I going to use? And then in my head, why? And I don't always tell the story for my Crucible in these, but a lot of times I do. There'll be a blurb of like kind of what's going on, because everything that I feel like I take a picture of the Crucible has to also fit my narrative in some way for my headcanon. And so this was definitely, that Kit Bash kind of Krieger figure, I've been kind of sitting on because I wanted just kind of like a generic barbarian to run around, but I also wanted to use that big double hander that they've been throwing out now. So, but really, yeah, the Dravarthi, like I have a huge love for characters in Star Wars, like Ahsoka especially. She's one of my all-time favorites now, and she takes a lot of inspiration from, I think, Starkiller. And they use the weapons, they hold it the backwards way, and I love that because it's just, to me, it's very cinematic. And so I knew I kind of wanted something like that. And then the fun part about that was like, well, okay, he's blocking somebody with a two-handed sword, right? So he's in defensive posture, two-handed, but if you look behind back there, you notice that knife in the other hand. He does that as kind of a ruse to get him to do that so he can stab at him with the knife. So that was kind of the thought process of that, is that the Dravarthi outsmarted him by setting him up for this kind of clash. So the silent blade, if you will.
Yeah, and I love that about it, because it ties right into the ruthlessness of that character as far as the lore behind the character. I kind of see them as that. They're not necessarily evil, but they are absolutely vicious, and we'll do whatever it takes to win that battle. That's what I've gotten from them.
Right.
They're a tight clan, sticks together, defends each other, and that's the way that's my headcanon.
That's good.
And in my headcanon, the grill shot comes after this, because we were talking about the show.
Right.
I think this guy, to me, he looks like a cannibal.
Right. They do. They really do. And I think that's a great headcanon for that as well, too, honestly. For sure.
Absolutely. What's up, K-Town? And also, what's up, Just Jeff? Saw you popping in. Good to see you, both of you guys.
So, how long did it take you to set the shot up? And
this probably, that's one of the things about all of this, right? Is getting the right angle, getting the right shot, and then getting in there. I think the setup, a lot of it, honestly, sometimes for me, is how much I actually put into thought of like the stands and the foliage. But probably a good 20 minutes, half hour sometimes, because it's got to be like right. And not only that, but like there's a series of photos that take place before and after this shot in that fight scene. It's just I use this fight scene, put it out, and then after that Saturday, I started putting out the rest kind of before and after that happens in this kind of scene, or maybe mostly before. But yeah, I'd say it's fair, 20, 30 minutes, because the tricky part was like, I think the Dravarthi's even standing up a little bit on a little bit of higher ground as well, too, to get the right angle look too, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But it's also kind of an awkward, you got to make sure, like, and sometimes you got to use the pegs, right? Because like, that's a lot of pressure from that big sword and trying to get him to stay there like that. So sometimes it's just trying to get the right, because you also don't want, like, I want it to look good. I don't want it to look like they're doing some ridiculous stance that they wouldn't be doing either, right? So I try to keep a level of like what makes sense of realism.
Yep, I'm with you, and to keep them the whole upright thing, and watching them fall over when you're trying to line up everything perfectly is always
right.
Can get you.
And then trying to think about, like, okay, he's in that scenario, like that fight, like, is it possible that he could, like, not see that blade coming or protect himself from it? And so it's a lot of probably of very extra steps in my head to kind of make it work the way I think in my head it would work in that kind of scenario too. So I overthink everything. So
no, you thought a lot of it through. I get that. I'm right on board with that, because that and I called it a Mordor earlier. So I believe it's actually called a Mobius, if I remember correctly. It's the Mobius, the large sword.
Yes, Mobius.
That sounds right.
Yeah. It's when you think about it from a reality standpoint, that is a huge sword. That is a very heavy thing to wield. So when you're swinging it, even if you're strong, when you're swinging it, that thing's going.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. I just want you to know that.
You're very welcome, my friend.
But yeah, you're absolutely correct. That's just kind of my mentality with it too. Like, I want it to make kind of sense. I know it's funny, right, to even say that out loud, but like, I still kind of want that battle scene to kind of also play out like it might,
Yep. And I do very similar with that. If it seems just completely ridiculous, I gotta stop myself. I'm like, it's not feasible. Like like with every stance, I think about which leg's going forward, the movements of the hips and all that. And if I've got it backwards, I've got to fix it. I can't just let it go, because someone's gonna. Probably no one's gonna call you out, but you're thinking it in your head. Somebody does that.
I've already thought about it. Yep. Yeah.
Yep. Own worst critic is
and then it's like, can I do this without a stand? And because I don't use a lot of like foot stands. If I use a stand, it's like this kind.
Right.
And they can be a pain in the ass to edit out, even on green screen.
They really can be, yes.
And you just have to be careful where you position them at to try to hide them as much as you can.
Yeah, because the editing in them out is not perfect. You can see smudge sometimes. You see that little mark where it used to be, regardless, and that can get real frustrating real quick.
Yes, it can be.
Let me check some. Okay, all right. We are about to be solo, or I am about to be solo as far as production. So chat, if I get backed up, I apologize to you guys. I'm on my own for the rest of the show. So Figure Fight Club is jumping out. Zabi is joining Talib on Talib's show right now.
Awesome, guys. And, take care.
Yeah, we'll see you, Abby. We'll jump in when we're finishing up here, my friend. So, Hogwild Devil Dog, thank you for coming in, my friend. And if someone calls you out, just reply,
right. Absolutely.
100%. 100%. That's right. But Johnny says something. I thought they were to size up your figures to seal with Skelly. Okay. All right. I know what you guys are talking about. You guys are talking about Goose's 11-2-3-4 block, I believe it's called. There you go. So now we can get wild. Yes, we are out. Everything. Whatever we want to do. I last time, because I'm still having trouble as far as ending a stream sometimes, or at least I feel like I am. So a few weeks ago, I was on my own finishing the show and jumped in on Talib's channel, and it was I said he was doing his after show, members only, and jumped in with them. And I I jumped in. I'm like, so Abby, I didn't know how to end the stream, so it's still going. I don't think there's anybody there anymore.
That's funny. That's funny.
It's like, I just left. Like, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, no.
Yes, I was just sitting there waiting. When the hell is Lou coming back?
Yeah.
That's great.
Just use the pull-out. Absolutely, the pull-out method.
Never heard of it, but cool.
Do not rely on that, kids.
Just kidding. Yeah, I do not at all. Yeah, I do not. Yeah, I am not a member of Dare either. So.
All right, so let's move down to the next shot, and I love this one too. And
That's another favorite, honestly.
Yeah. This just captures the essence of this figure completely. So great work here with the close up, the dagger, the works.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Yep. Billy, hey Lou, great show. Thank you, and thank you, chat. I'm gonna head over to Well Actually. Hope to see you all there. All right, Billy, take care, brother. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Yeah, I in again, some more of my headcanon on this. Like when I first put the picture up of the different Javarthis, and I think this was the second set I did, if I remember correctly. I actually came up with a battle preparation double lines that these guys say I created for these guys. Something I don't remember off the top of my head, but they say these lines as they're putting the ash of their ancients on them, and they're, the blooding their hands. And they don't really explain where the blood comes from their hands. Could have been their livestock. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe it's part that, but part of it in my head as well too is that each of them, at least somewhere on their bodies, slice their hand and put their handprint on one of their fellow, clan members as well too. So that's what he's doing there, is he's prepping for that to do to his, one of his clan guys there is slice his hand, and because their hands are bloody anyway. So that's kind of what I guess I assume, but again, they never say where the blood comes from. So I figure it's kind of a mix of the two.
Yeah. And I'm with you. That makes sense. That's I kind of felt the same way. That makes a lot of sense, because the hands are just covered in blood, and that would, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
One of the first things. Yeah, it is. It's brutal, man. They just these figures.
Metal as fuck.
Well, that was the thing. One of the first couple of things I noticed when really taking a look at the head sculpt and the makeup, I got a vibe of Vampiro.
Oh yeah,
wrestler,
nice.
The
Oh yeah,
right?
Good drop, good name drop. Yeah.
And the Misfits back in the day.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Well,
up here in Michigan, I was seeing a lot of ICP stuff though too. To be fair, so
yes, that would be that would be the third, would be the ICP for sure. Yep, I agree. Yeah, and Wicked Thug, thanks for coming in, Wicked Thug. I think the hardest part with shots like this is lighting.
It always is for me. Yeah, I feel like that is too. Well, one of the things I struggle with probably still. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, because if you're not careful, you can get too much shine off the plastic. But if you don't have enough, you don't get as clear a shot.
Yep.
You got to find that sweet spot. You got to find that balance, and that's it takes some time sometimes. There are those ones that take forever. You're like moving the light just by a centimeter, and you're like, oh shit, I'm off. Yeah. But it's the fun of it, honestly. We are 138. K-Town, help me out, man. I don't know what that means. What am I missing? Let me know.
I might look 138, but I'm nowhere near that.
Yeah, maybe he's adding up all our ages. Yeah. Yeah.
Plastic
Stigmata. There you go.
Stigmata.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay. Yep. Now I feel stupid. Thank you, Kate. Yes. Now I got you. All right. 88 says, for lighting, I think just do 3. Any more, and I think it can muddy the picture. I hear that a lot, and there's a lot of the rule of 3 in lighting for sure. But I will tell you honestly, I have found often 3 isn't going to cut it for me, and maybe I'm screwing up, but I always start kind of around the 3 myself, and then add as needed or subtract as needed, kind of thing. What about you? What about you, Tom?
I use mainly 2 for lighting, and then for like your God light and things of those nature. And then I use usually the third one and sometimes I use the third one for to kind of match the light for color, if you're on a fire or whatever it is. So, I do want to get actually one of those. I don't have a reflector yet either. Too. I keep.
I don't either.
Yeah, I keep that keeps getting to be brought up and something I keep thinking about as well too. I think might help too. But yeah, so mostly 2 to 3. Yeah.
You stick that? Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Caveman? What's your general rule of thumb?
My always lighting. I have 11 lights, and that's what it takes to light everything up properly.
Okay.
And then most of the time, I just cut the figure out and slap it on a background for a thumbnail. But there are other editing tricks you can use on it to kind of blend stuff together, and trying to add shadow is a pain in the ass, though, I will tell you that.
Yeah, I imagine. That's true.
Yeah, that's a challenge. Printer paper, yeah. I've used actually what I've used for bounce cards, I've used what's funny is the Valaverse, what is it, the shadow, not the shadow, the Wraith, where Praetorian Wraith came in a white box. Those boxes work great as bounce cards.
Hey, there you go. That's ingenuitive. Yeah, nice.
Because you can stand them up. They don't need an additional stand. They can stand on their sides, and depending on how high you want it, boom, there's your bounce card. They work great.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be creative with it sometimes.
Yeah.
But,
They look all the good tips out there on that sort of thing. Yeah, I do definitely got to think about that a little bit more, because sometimes I feel like that might also kind of make things pop a little bit differently. So.
I've experimented a little bit recently with bounce cards. That was one that I keeps talking about. Bounce
Right,
bounce
same.
card.
Keep hearing about it. Yep.
And started playing around with it, and it's like, oh, okay, I can see how this works, and it does. It helps from time to time.
Yeah, he does.
I typically just use one, the sun.
Yep.
The sun and the shadows, my friend. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, Magna uses the most powerful light source. Tissue paper, like the gift bag feel. Oh, you could use that as a bounce reflector. I got.
Then afterwards, the cats can get it. There you go.
Yeah, that's right. Shred it up.
Yep.
That's a good one. I gotta try that one too. Thanks, K-Town.
Good tips. See, always learning something here on Figure Fight Club. I'm taking the shot. That's the best part. Always learning something.
Yeah. Well, everybody helps everybody out. You give us, what's worked for you. That's kind of the whole thing, and just asking around.
Yeah. Makes it fun.
And of course, the high up professionals, they can definitely give pointers as well. From studying and all that. We're like I said, it's that old Han Solo, just a bunch of simple tricks and nonsense.
Right.
So on this one, what camera did you use for this?
That was my DJI. The DJI Pocket. Yep.
So you could get right in there for it. That's great.
Yep. And like I said, I'm learning its limitations, I think, is the big thing. And the last month or so, I think I've kind of figured out some limitations. Like I said, I got some other lenses if I want to get really close and do some of those close-ups. It can be tricky too, even with that. But I've started to kind of figure out where the right zone is and things of that nature, because they kind of tell you, but I don't know. I feel like it never ends up the way you think it's going to unless you kind of play around with it too.
I agree. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So Winford says aluminum foil wrapped around D.
Oh, I thought I thought we were about to get a D's nuts for a minute there. I swear, I'm like, it's coming out, right? Okay.
Yeah, I thought we were past the wiener slapping part.
Yeah.
Apparently not. We're still there.
No. Yeah. It's
oh goodness. Yeah. So aluminum foil wrapped around a box that you could do for a reflector for sure too. Yeah. I could try that.
Yeah.
We could try that.
Oh, K-Town.
Yes, I know. Day. Yes, 100%.
I grew up on Beavis and Butthead and Kevin Smith films.
Exactly.
That's my humor in a nutshell. Yeah. Right. Yeah, exactly. I am the gutter. Yep. Absolutely.
Painful.
Somebody needs to get the leaves out because I'm stuck there.
Yep, for sure. K-Town says same here. Absolutely. All right, so we are on to our final shot with FanBoyTone, and then we've got our community spotlight coming up after that. So we got some good stuff.
Love
So
it.
let's check out the final shot. And I saved this for last for a specific reason. I love your work, my friend. I do. But
Appreciate
this one
that.
is like this next one is just freaking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Love that. So let's talk about this. So we've got our Komodo.
Yeah, we got that 2% drop soul brewed.
That's right. Yep. You were one of the 2%ers.
I'm still so shocked and stoked over the entire thing because that was the one I wanted so bad when I was watching that stream. And then I went to the website and it said 2%. I'm like, oh no. And it was the first and only one I got, and it was like fate.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's fantastic. Good job. Now you ordered them off the site and got the luck of the draw off the site. Dude,
man.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
Incredible.
And you know, I think I told the story, I think even on the Facebook page, but my girlfriend loves blind boxes. It's just like we go to Five Below, she's got to get a blind box or two or whatever it is, right? And I said, I don't even want to look at it. Here, I want you to do this. And I told her kind of like what I was looking for. And she opened it, and I wasn't looking yet. She's like, it's red. I'm like, yeah, okay. I probably figured it was going to be. And I turned and looked, and I was like, holy shit. Like, no, that's not just the red one. I think that's the soul brewed. And I was like, you know, muddled for a moment. And then, yeah, had to get on the website to confirm. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure. But like, I had to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
And there he was.
Yeah.
So, but so fitting for him for this shot. Yeah.
That is awesome. Yeah. Now, is this outside?
Yeah.
You took
So
the
this
shot
is
outside? Okay.
Yep. This is my. I was waiting for the right time of day. I knew what I kind of wanted because we wanted that. It was a rule of three, right? The thirds, and it's a little trickier, obviously, because he's longer a little bit, you know. So he goes a little bit into the 2/3 probably too, but you know, whatever. And this is behind my home here. I actually have a large soccer complex or field here, and it's you know, so people are out there playing soccer all the time. It's beautiful when the sun comes down like that, you know.
Yeah.
So there's a little like kind of like a little hill that goes into the soccer field from my yard, and I just found a big piece of bark, put them on it, laid in the grass, and took a bunch of shots that worked, and there we are. And you know, honestly, and I appreciate that too. Thank you, Plastic, and everybody's been saying a lot of nice things about this one. But when Ren commented on Facebook about this and said it was a beautiful shot, I was like, that means the world coming from you, because you're Ren, right? You take all the photos for Savage, so that meant a lot hearing that from him, and a lot of people actually had said that. So you know, I don't know if this will ever happen again this well, but it's turned out and really well, and I'm really happy about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You should be proud of this shot for sure.
This picture looks like something that Richard Attenborough should be narrating.
I love like those kind of documentaries. I'm a big nature fan, so I love watching that stuff. So I grew up on Attenborough. So yeah, I appreciate that too, because yeah, that definitely there's something about it feels right. And honestly, I take the song choices for all my photos very seriously as well too. And you know, I went with Melancholy Hill with the Gorillas too, and it just kind of fits, you know.
Oh yeah. I'm with you on that. It takes sometimes forever just to figure out which song.
It does.
Prepare. Yeah.
I do. I prepare the songs.
Saturdays, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Prepare in advance for Saturdays.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Otherwise, yep.
It's half of it for me.
But it's true. But it you know, again, it's that whole you know, it's part of the art, right? That's what it is. And when you're a music lover, it goes right along. They go hand in hand.
Damn right.
And I agree, K-Town. Johnny ain't too bad of a guy. No, Johnny's a good guy for sure. Yeah, and Johnny's saying this edges on National Geographic 100%, man.
Appreciate that.
That was yep. This was the winner for that Saturday for sure, my friend.
I appreciate that.
Killer work. And I can narrate it. I'll try.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, I would agree. I think you could definitely narrate this. Yeah. I agree.
The Gilded Soul Brood takes one last look at the sun before the day is over.
Perfect. Stamp it. Approval.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
song choice.
It's
for
that
sure.
presentation, for sure.
Absolutely, it seals the deal
Mm-hmm.
on that. All right, my friend. So this was again. Thank you so much for sharing these with us and talking about these. This is,
Yeah,
you're doing great work. You
appreciate that.
Yeah.
For not knowing what I do, and I really, really appreciate that. I'm lucky with the community, of course, and I've got people that I've known that have been in the toy photography for a while. Like everybody in the Mercs, Ronan and Deadman. I learn a lot from those guys too. Or if I need anything, I can ask them too. I don't usually, because that's how my nature is. I like to figure things out myself. But
Yeah.
Listening to like shows like this even now, and just everybody always like kind of giving perspective. Like you'll post something, like I said, and like some people will say, hey, maybe try this or do this and stuff like that. It pushes me out of my comfort zone and makes me looking to try different things and think about things differently as well too. So I appreciate that you appreciate it, and that you've allowed me to be here very humbly and present my stuff and talk about it. So thank you.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. And again, same. It's a two-way street, my friend. I'm thankful to have you on and be able to sit and talk with you and actually be able to talk to each other. We chatted up in Instagram all the time, and it's been going on for a while. So this is a lot of fun. And
absolutely.
I see you on your streams. Maybe you see me on mine. And so the melding of the minds, I don't know.
There you go.
For sure. All right. So let us move into our next segment. Let me make sure I'm not hitting the wrong button. I'm no good with the buttons. The old man can't do it, guys.
It happens, man. It happens.
Bear with me. If I drop the stream, we'll pick up next week. I don't know.
you got to get that right trifocal lens on the buttons.
Exactly. Well, it's funny because the only time I wear the glasses is here. I don't need them for anything else except for looking at the screen. So I think it was Billy. There was a picture that Abby posted from Toylanta when we were at Toylanta this year, and Billy's like, "Is that Lou in the picture? I don't recognize him. He looks different because I wasn't wearing my glasses."
Oh, because you were wearing that.
Maybe that's how I missed you at Joe Fest.
I could have been. It could have been. I don't know. Yeah, there is that possibility for sure. All right. So, and again, thanks to everybody for hanging out and who's still watching with us. I love you guys. Every freaking week, you guys are just the best. You truly are.
It's a great community.
Hello, Action Joe. Good to see you, my friend. It is. We got a great group of people here for sure. So anyway, so this is the community spotlight where we spotlight you guys and your stuff, submissions that you've sent to us, submissions that I've reached out and asked you for sometimes. Keep in mind, you can always use, I'm trying to find, I'm stalling for the, there we go, for the ticker tape. And you can always use hashtag taking the shot FFC on Instagram or Facebook. And we sift through those to find them, and certainly we'll and you guys know I say this every week, but if we've got new people watching, which is always appreciated as well, I'll reach out to you. I'll let you know if we want to. I ask permission. That's the way I like to handle it, because I'm going to create a slideshow with this rather than just pull up the Instagram, because I want to get as clean of the shot as possible. So that's how I do it. So I like to let everybody know that, hey, I'd like to feature you, get permission, and then, to come, if you want to come on and hang out with us while we're talking about your shot. So there you go. So that's how we do it. Taking the Shot FFC on Instagram or Facebook. You can always just DM me as well. And we'll get on it. And like I've said before, if for some reason I am never trying to snub anyone. So if we've talked and you've sent me a shot and I have not featured it, reach back out to me. Let the old man know, because my brain doesn't work the way it used to. I may have forgotten. It was never intentional. I definitely want to feature each and every person that has submitted something. So just call me out on it. It's cool. We're good. I will make mistakes from time to time. So without further ado, let's bring up this week's Community Spotlight. Nothing? Oh, hey,
shots.
Yeah, shots. The. That damn AI. I swear to God, we do not get along at all. Oh shit.
I think that's aimed at you, Lou.
You know it is.
Well, thank you, Toy Mention Life. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, Matt with 2 T's. Unity and community, my friend. Absolutely.
Can't say it better.
100%.
That's it.
Platorium.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Right. I think
Not a sponsor, by the way.
No.
But
not yet. They could be if they
Bobby
reach out.
probably is open to negotiations.
Yeah.
I think anything's open in negotiation, just about, right? I mean, you know, I agree. All right, so let's jump into it. We've got, like I said, we've got some familiar faces this week, and we've got some new faces, and I'm excited about that for both. So we're going to jump in with a new face for this show, anyway. Not a new face to Instagram, but for our show, definitely. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. And you guys didn't even have to know that. I shouldn't have.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna tell on you, so no worries.
Yeah, I'm always breaking the fourth wall. So our first shot is from Hog Wild Devil Dog, and this thing's just brutal. Look at that!
Wow,
I'm blown away by the splash of the water.
That's great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And we've got the koi fish from Mythic Legion. And I am not an anime guy. I'm not familiar with who the main character is in this. I couldn't tell you. So, High Wild, if you're here, it
looks like a Ronin warrior, but I don't know.
Okay, it could be.
It kind of reminds me. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, but I don't know. It's cool.
There we go. You are correct. High Wild is here, and
there it is,
my friend. Sigh of Torrent from Ronin Warriors. All right.
I recently started rewatching that series. I loved it as a kid.
Did you? Okay. Nice.
So I was like, I think that is, yeah. Cool. Very cool.
See, and I'm not familiar with much anime. So, yeah, that went right over my head. But I just loved the shot. I thought it was just fantastic the way it's all played out. And I'm guessing, and I could be wrong, but I'm guessing as far as the splash of water, is that practical? Was that done practically? Let us know, Hog Wild. I'm just curious. If you, let me know. And we got like a Saint Saya, which I don't know what that is either. Plastic Platorium. I am ignorant to these things. I apologize. Several shots he took together. Very cool.
Composites.
Right, so composites.
Very nice.
Yep. Well done for sure. But again, a new face for our show. And well, thank you for letting us feature you for sure.
Hey, that's a gnarly name too, to be fair.
Yeah,
so
yeah, absolutely. It's a name that'll catch your eye. And again, go check out his Instagram, because this is only but one of tons of incredible photography. So very, very cool stuff. I have a $60 Japanese air plunger that shoots out a shit ton of. Very cool.
Very cool.
And Platorium says probably dropped a rock. LOL. Well, I think it's the air plunger, but yeah, you could do it with the rock as well for sure. Love it. Very cool. All right, so next up, we've got. Let's see, got a Smudge Customs. Got one from Smudge with the Spawn. I do know Spawn.
Yeah, I love me some Spawn. That's cool.
Yeah, and this is the what is it? The Mephisto.
I was gonna say, is that the Mephisto throne?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Smudge did a full repaint on it, and holy shit!
Well,
go check it out, because he's got it. He's got it on Instagram. Smudge is quite the painter, and he took that thing and brought out all the detail in it. So his whole thing was like, the sculpt is there. It 100% is there, and the way he painted it up, there's no question it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, I wish I bought 2 now because I would love a second throne to do something like that too. I definitely want to kind of like touch mine up and bring some of the color out.
Yeah. It
Oh, it's
made
true.
me. I canceled mine last minute because I just didn't feel like I really needed it. All I really wanted from this was the throne. Honestly.
Okay, fair enough.
Mephisto, it's cool, but I'm not a big Marvel Legends collector, so
That's fair.
Mephisto would sit in the back somewhere. But yeah, last minute it was like, well, a year ago I was excited, but now I've got a couple other thrones since then, so I'm like, I don't really need it. And then Smudge did this, and I'm like, son of a bitch. No, I think I need it. So we'll see. I
Man,
don't know.
that's a great usage of it though.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guys, I'll be back in just a minute.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Caveman. Oh, I'm hoping I just heard some thunder, so I think we got a storm coming. So let's just hope we don't lose our internet, guys. Pray for us. So moving along, again, great shot from Smudge, and we appreciate you, Smudge, if you are still here. If you're not still here, we don't appreciate you anymore. Sorry.
Right. Sorry.
Next up is from Gold Member.
I love my gold member shots, man. He does some wild stuff. That's awesome. I loved when I saw that too.
Yeah. I love his color. His color choices are always his shots are always so very colorful.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just like all the others as far as that's concerned. And I always love he does a lot of whimsical character choices a lot. This is one of the rare darker mythic legions. He does a lot with cartoony type characters. All the shrunken heads from Beetlejuice. He's got a whole series with them. Just a lot of fun stuff. Just a lot of real fun stuff.
He does. I always, I was talking to Raven about this too. Like what I really like about Gold is he pushes the envelope on everything he does, and like to take sometimes 'cause a lot of his shots, are not only colorful too, but he's also mix and matching different things that you would never match together, and he makes it work. Like it's always like dynamically working perfectly. Like it's like just his creative mind, the way it works. He's just so unique, and I love the shots that he does. And this is again, it's like you said, it's another banger what he does with this color and everything.
Yep. It's great work as always, and Gold's just a great member of this community too. Honestly, what a good dude. I finally got to sit. A few weeks ago, I was on Raven's Tabs.
Yes, you were.
And that was the first time I got to really meet Goldie, and be able to tell him, hey, thank you so much for everything, because he supported me over on Instagram as well. Tag him, and he always shares stuff. And
yes,
I appreciate that.
Good peoples.
Cool. Yep. And yes, Plastic Platorium. That is the Pox's head, exactly. Yeah. And I agree. It's a fantastic shot.
Really feels like he's coming out of the ground. It's so good. It's awesome. Angle, everything.
Yep. Very cool stuff. And I was looking back. That was the thing too. One of the reasons I reached out to him asking him if we could use this is I looked at, we're on episode 17, and I'm like, how have I not? Because I don't think I featured him. I was looking through the list. We hadn't featured him yet. I'm like, how have I not? That's ridiculous. So
right.
I reached out to him and said, hey, can we please feature you? And of course, he's, oh yeah, absolutely. So, there you go. So again, Gold, thank you for all you do for us in the community, and killer shot, my friend. Next up, we've got X-Wing Pilot 54. And we were talking about this one, I think, the other day. And it could have been on Sudahuba's channel, because he got Big Bird, and we were talking about it. And I'd mentioned this shot, and it was like, we've got to feature this. So I reached out to X-Wing Pilot and said, same thing, asked him, can we feature your shot? Because that Big Bird head just kind of feels kind of crackheadish, doesn't it?
It certainly does. That figure's been getting a lot of love this week, and I'm a big Sesame Street guy as a kid, so I love seeing it. So this is This is great.
Mhm.
I love it. Yeah, he definitely looks like he's like, oh shit, I was into something I shouldn't be into.
Right. How can I help you, Ossifers?
Right.
He's even got the DHL box there. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Great details. Great details. But yeah, just a great shot with the cops and the Big Bird looking a little
Strung
worse
out.
for the wear.
Yeah, there you go. Strung out. There you go. That was what I was trying to think of. What yeah, that fits. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's
That was
been
good.
dancing with Mr. Brownstone.
Rather crankish, yes, for sure. And and again, X-Wing Pilot's another one. Just some amazing work in a variety of different characters and shots that he does. So it's kind of I don't want to say all over the place. I don't think that's the right way to put it, but variety, I think, is the best way to put it. Just a
Yeah, I
variety of
appreciate
action
that.
figures and stuff. Yeah. Green Geek, what's going on, brother? Zach?
Hey,
How you
what
doing,
up?
man? Good to see you.
Yeah, brother. Good to see you.
All right, so next up, we've got Endless Fables, who is just an awesome, another guy with the dios, just amazing dios, fantastic photography along with it.
Damn, that's
And,
good.
Yeah, I love the angle on this. It just
Yeah.
it fits it perfectly.
Does. Shows him back chained up, that Varnock boy.
He's
Yeah,
not
looks good.
unchained in this one, is he?
No. This is pre-unchained.
Yeah,
That's Varnock's rechained.
reach.
Yep. Like, oh, nuts, how to get back here?
They always end up back there at some point, I think.
Mhm.
But yeah,
That's what happens, Varnox, when you take that free ale from the sexy girl and she done put a little something in it because somebody paid her to.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yep. Wouldn't that be? Isn't that the kind of the premise of Whiskey in a Jar? The old song "Whiskey in a Jar." I think.
I think you're right.
I think
that's it.
so.
Actually, that would probably be the best song for this photo. The best music to go along with this photo. Could be.
Yeah,
Or
could
at least a
be.
good choice. At least a good choice, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So in Endless Fables, he's going to be at Titans. Last year, he kind of won quite a bit for his entries.
I thought so, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he won the Dio entry, and I thought, and I could be wrong. So Endless Fables, Brian, if you're here, let us know. I remember specifically you won the Dio, but I thought you had won something else as well. Good stuff though. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he does this year. That'll be fun. All right, so next up, the final slide for this evening is Toy Immersion.
Yes, I love that figure.
Oh yeah, I want that figure. And Toy Immersion is another one. If you're not already following him, I would recommend it. His stuff is amazing, and this is all practical.
That's cool.
He's got a behind the scenes on this. That's
Yeah,
just
look at all that smoke in there.
Yeah. I need to get a smoke machine.
Me
I
too.
keep saying that. Yeah, gotta get that fog machine, man.
I'm gonna get that fog machine right about the time I finish making my first dive.
Okay.
There you go. Can't wait. Right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Tone, do you have a fog machine? Have you got
So,
one?
actually, I don't know who it was. I thought in the Savage community. So I bought a couple of these. They're only $10. They're not great, but they do kind of do the thing. They're these little water spritzers or whatever, and they throw out little fog and smoke and stuff like that. I haven't really played with them a heck of a lot quite yet because I need the right shot. So, because I was looking at some of those and they're like $100, which isn't that big a deal. But like, I know you got to be careful too, because like some of that stuff, depending on what you're getting, can like leave residue and stuff. I was reading, so I don't know.
That's what some have said. What I've heard is like the aerosol spray stuff, the atmosphere spray. That's the stuff that can leave residue more so than the liquid stuff. The
Like,
liquid
okay.
stuff's supposed to be pretty safe. A lot of people have been
Yeah,
talking
it's
about.
like who is it? Is it Ulzani that makes the fog machine everybody loves? It uses like a vegetable glycerin liquid that makes the fog, and it's supposed to not leave anything behind,
Okay.
kind of residue or anything.
That yeah, exactly. That's the Ulanzi Winford Magnafigure Photos got one, and he's kind of attested to it as well.
Okay.
That it doesn't leave the residue. But that's one that's going to cost like $100 some odd, $100.
Yeah, it's just something like I just gotta really make the jump onto at some point. So 'cause I do want one pretty bad these days because I'm seeing more and more people integrate it, and it's starting to like be like, yeah, I gotta kind of get one too.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous.
I was
It's,
when those things first came out, or when they were getting ready to come out with them, I was going to jump on it, and then I was like, I don't know how well that's going to integrate with green screen photography. So when I get to the point I'm doing more practical stuff, then I'll look back at it. But
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and I get it because again, it's $100. It's like, well, it's 2 Savage Crucible figures. So
See now you know how I'm thinking. See, there you go. You know exactly where my mind's going with that math. Yep.
Yep.
100%.
Well, yeah, and I was waiting because that particular one kept popping on sale on Amazon for a while, and so I was just like, I was playing the waiting game on Amazon because it's in one of my lists, and then it was completely, now it's not available at all. I was like, damn it, I waited too long. I think I saw it drop down to about 70 at one point, and I almost pulled the trigger, but I didn't. Now I'm kicking myself. So maybe crossing our fingers that it comes back.
I saw it the other day for like $61 on Temu, but it was on Temu. So
Temu, okay.
Whether it was really Ulanzi or not,
Right. It's just a box of macaroni and cheese you get.
No, I've never had any problems with ordering anything. I've got what I ordered from it. It might not be the right size.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
That's on me for not reading the descriptions. It's. I'm sure there's people that do have horror stories where they ordered something and got something completely different. But it's all about, you got to make sure you read and reread and reread that product description.
Yeah, before you pull the trigger. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, that's well, I mean, you had quite the haul on open mic the other night, so
good Lord,
new stuff. So that was so there's good stuff to be had.
There's great stuff on there. You just have to be careful what you order, and again, you make sure you read
same with
that
Ollie
description thoroughly.
Right. Yep. Hog Wild Devil Dog says Toy Immersion's pics are always amazing. Anything I make pales in comparison to what he creates.
Yeah, very
His
cinematic.
imagery is dramatic and cinematic. It absolutely is. It's gorgeous stuff. And don't talk down your own stuff, my friend. Your stuff is pretty damn awesome as well. So you got my respect. But both of you guys, amazing work for sure.
Yes.
Plastic Platorium says, I broke mine and haven't replaced them yet. Okay, he's talking about his fog machine. The residue is not bad, just for fancy toys, like hot toys or expensive soft goods. You've got to be careful.
Okay. Noted.
Okay.
Well, I don't have to worry about that because I don't have any expensive soft goods or hot toys.
Yeah, me neither. Yep. And
now, don't get me wrong. Hot toys look fantastic.
They do.
But I'm not a 1/6 scale collector, so
yeah. No, I feel the same way. They're very, if that's what you love, that's fantastic for you. But for me, they're expensive and not really my wheelhouse.
Yes, just please take pretty pictures of them so I can look at them.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And like I said, the reason I stopped fast after getting into it briefly and wanting a few that I wanted was because I was like, man, $250. How many Savage Crucible does that equate to? Right. So
Yeah.
it's that math.
Exactly. Yep. I can get a whole pile of figures or just
Right. Right.
Yeah. So Plastic Platorium again says you can get one for 30 or 40 to see how you like it. Mine worked till I dropped it several times. Okay, well, that's fair.
A little pro tip there: don't drop it.
Yeah, stop dropping them. If Bobby was still here, he could attest making sure to read description. Absolutely. Hey, articulated time.
Hey,
what's going on, Stan?
good to see you. Good to see you.
Absolutely. Good to see you, my friend.
Mm-hmm. You're the man.
And Plastic Platorium says exactly, Caveman. It's so perfect. It's perfect for the figures that we shoot. There you go. Speaking of again the fog machine, so it's good to know. It's good to know. It's good to have that. And again, that's what that's what we do here, guys. Help each other out, give each other tips. I don't gatekeep. I don't know all that much either, but and
right.
I don't. I try not to gatekeep. So if I find something out, I'll share it with you guys.
Yeah, have to.
And it's gone both ways on that for sure. I've found. So yeah, that is our community spotlight for the week. And let me see here, bear with me just a sec. So all good stuff. Appreciate everybody for letting us showcase you and feature you guys. Can't wait to see what we've got cooking for next week. I also can't tell you what we've got cooking for next week because I don't know what I've got cooking for next week.
It's so secret. Lou doesn't even know.
That's right. That's right. We, it's funny. I was talking about this the other day because, in planning these, it can get challenging each week. Planning lives, and for the month of July. The month of June and the month of July, I actually spoiled myself because I had both of them completely planned out for almost the entire month, all but like 1 week. And now that we're hitting into August, I'm almost winging it week to week. So, your energy levels can determine how well you can plan this stuff out for sure. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Yes, I feel with you right there, Lou, because at the end of last year, I got 8 weeks ahead on my schedule running out the end of the year. So I had a little time to plan out my top 10 week and stuff like that. But when it got back time to filming and editing, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? How do I do this?
For sure.
Get it.
Yep. So tell me, how do you because you always got fresh content every week, and
it's tough. This time of year is tough too, like with the summertime and stuff like that. Like I have a big fire pit out back, and I like to have campfires on the weekends, or yard work's always a big thing around here, during the summer, and this, that, and the other. So a lot of times during the summer and weekends, I do a lot of like weekend or day travel too. So it really makes it increasingly hard to balance and juggle photography, customizing, painting, content. So something's gonna have to break, and sometimes even the content I do on my channel just kind of takes a little bit of a breather. I might only get out 2 shows a month, and that's fine too, right? So I'm involved in so much other stuff these days anyways that I've been invited on, so I just keep rolling with the punches and do what you can. But you do have to sometimes take those days, or I call them hobbit days, where you just kind of live like a hobbit for a day and do whatever what brings you. Maybe eat some extra bread, cheese, have 11Zs, maybe some tea in the afternoon. I don't know, whatever works for you. But
14th breakfast.
Exactly. You just got to sometimes you just got to take a day just to kind of like, especially if you work like I do, which is in some form of customer service, or conversating constantly and also doing that as part of your hobby. I sometimes just need a timeout. So yeah, it's hard. It really is to plan stuff.
I agree with you. And it's sometimes nice just to turn off everything and have a little silence for a little while, and no talking and no listening. Just
and I think one of the things I do is I got a notepad on my phone, so if I got ideas or things that come to me, like if I'm planning shows or I got a list of people I know I want to talk to, maybe I'll reach out and I'll start planning questions and stuff like that. And I'm always putting stuff in this notepad, no matter what it is, just so I can come back to it.
Yep. I do similar. I've got lists and lists, and if you didn't keep the list, yeah, you'd lose the idea. So you got to stay on top of that for sure. Yeah. You are not shop, live, or toy mention life.
Yes, I have like lists and lists and lists of.
Got to.
That's the only way I can keep up with it. Yeah. When I shoot a review, I don't shoot it start to finish. I shoot it in segments.
Yeah, makes sense.
And it makes it easy. It does make it easier to edit. And it makes it easier on filming too, because if I got I like to call like the intro shot, I call it the number one shot. So if I've got 4 or 5 things for that, I pull the turntable out, I get everything set up and adjusted, and I shoot those 5 shots. Now it might take me 20 shots to get those 5 shots, but
always,
always, yeah. And that's it. You find your niche, find what works for you, and roll it on out as you can, for sure. Articulated Time says, "Man, I'm week to week. I wish I can stockpile shots like some of you guys." Yeah, that's and it varies week to week. Every now and then I'll get a spurt where I've stockpiled a lot.
Same. If you got the time, try to do it.
Yep.
The time and the inspiration.
That's the thing too. Yeah, it's the inspiration, because there have been times where I've stockpiled and looked back and been like, "Oh, I only like 2 of those."
Right. Yeah.
So it sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So it's and of course with the Savage Crucible Saturdays, it's difficult to stockpile because we're not quite sure what the theme of the week would be.
True.
But there have been a few that I've kind of kept in the bank just in case, kind of thing. It's like, I really like this shot, but I'm gonna wait on it and see if it fits into one of the
Perfect.
collabs. Yep. All right, we're winding down because we went a little over the 90-minute showtime, as we always do here.
I'm not telling anybody.
Yeah, but look, I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you both for coming on tonight and hanging out.
Thank you again,
and thank you guys to the chat. Tone, I want you to give us a shout out. Where can we find you? What can we look for to see from you coming up? What you got going on, my friend?
This is gonna good. This is definitely gonna take you over the 90-minute mark for sure. So hang on a second. Let me get it prepared. So first of all, find me on Instagram as FanBoyTone. That's number one spot, and it has all my links in there too. But I do have a YouTube channel under the Banter and Babble brand. That's where I do my content. Let's Set the Tone and World According to Tone. 2 different types of content. One's the interview side of it, which is the one Let's Set the Tone that I do the most when I can. Have a guest on, go through a Q&A. We have a good time. I get to learn about people and their journey and everything, really. Second one would be, of course, on Wednesdays, Toy Mercs. Mercs Live, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, the Toy Mercs YouTube channel. Dead Man Ronan Rad and myself hang out and have a good time, and also like to uplift the community and go through a lot of toy photography. It's a great time. We have a lot of laughs. So tune in and check that out sometime. And then Friday nights, you can find me over on Rad Toys Galaxies channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where Rad himself, Zilla, Abby, and myself will sit around and we kind of do a little bit of everything. We still talk into the world making that they've really got their roots into, the world building, customizing, a little toy photography maybe, toys in general, a little bit of media and stuff like that. We play funny like trailers or commercials from the past and yesteryear and things of that nature. So it's really kind of a variety at this point, but it's a lot of fun. So that's a lot of good spots to check me there too. And this Saturday, I am going to be at the Great Lakes Beer Festival filming content with my good pal Half-Ass Beer Review under the Basement Nexus Collective network that we're part of here. And it's literally just going to be sampling beer of 50 plus meaderies, cideries, and craft beer. So it's going to be a great time. We're going to have that recording out hopefully sometime next week. I can breathe now.
So you don't have much going on there, do you? It's great.
Right.
Man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Busy
right.
man. Busy
Always
man.
busy. Keeping it going.
Awesome. That's awesome, man. No, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Caveman, what do you got? going on?
Well,
for us? What
you
we
can
expect
find
to
me
do?
mostly on youtube.com / Digital Caveman with 2 N's, not 1 N, because that'll take you to somebody else's channel.
We don't want
Yeah.
that. No. Mhm.
Don't want that. I drop 5 reviews a week currently, plus Sunday is a sizzle reel that gives you a preview of what's coming up for the week. All kinds of stuff planned out for that. Also on Instagram, same handle, Digital Caveman with 2 N's, where I'm usually posting what's coming up on my YouTube channel.
Love it.
And then, I'm over here on Tuesday nights, whether I'm on open mic or in the chat, one of the two, maybe both.
Maybe
And
both.
then I'm usually here on Thursday nights as well, generally in the chat.
Very cool.
So
Very cool.
that's where you can find me.
All right. So, with that, again, I appreciate you both for hanging out with me tonight.
Been a pleasure.
It has been absolutely
It's fun.
all on this end, my friend. We'll go through all this because I got a long list too, and I'm not quite as fanboy. You do it so smoothly, my friend.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I actually meant to write all mine down beforehand, and then I forgot to do it.
Yeah. I've written mine down many times and just not bothered.
Yeah.
Throughout the script.
I'm known as the promo guy, so there you go.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. You got it. It's a gift, my friend. It's excellent. So
Appreciate
but you
it.
can find us here always every Thursday night taking the shot, 9 p.m. Eastern. How long does it go? It goes as long, honestly, as long as the conversation flows. But so whatever. We'll take it as we get it. Always, guys, if you guys have got shots that you'd like to be featured, reach out to me on Instagram, LucidaBase3. Use hashtag taking the shot on your taking the shot FFC. Let me throw the banner back up real quick because taking the shot FFC on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, just read it off of theirs, Lou.
Just read it off theirs. Exactly.
Cue cards.
Exactly. Cue cards, exactly. And we anyway, don't worry about it. So yeah, Thursday nights we're doing this every Thursday. Figure fight clubs Monday through Saturday, Monday through Friday. We're Monday through Friday now officially. So Monday night Decepticast 10:15 p.m. with Talib and Anna. Tuesdays open mic 8 p.m. All these are Eastern time, by the way. 8 p.m. open mic. Come hang out in the chat or come jump on live with us on screen. We just ask people to just don't be dicks to each other. We're not here to talk shit about each other or talk shit about other people. You want to talk shit about a figure? Fine, that's cool. We can discuss, the nuances of an action figure. That's 100%. That's what we're here to do. Thursday night's taking the shot. This is toy photography, talking toy photography, and whatever else comes up. Things come up sometimes naturally in conversation. This is not a strict anything, but I certainly hope you guys enjoy what we talk about and get involved. The chat, you guys are always fantastic in the chat. Always good to see you guys. Our familiar faces, new faces, you know the deal.
All the faces.
All the faces.
All the faces.
Every face. What else we got? Friday nights. Okay, Friday nights is Plastic Journey at 9 p.m. And I've got a promo video for you here. So let me pop this in real quick for our next VIP tomorrow night.
We collect the Mescos and Marvel Legends and even the third parties. We shop the Legos and McFarlane's and we even check out the Barbies. We hunt to Walmart and at Target and anywhere with toys. We help each other out because we do it for the boys. Welcome to the Plastic Journey Podcast.
Very
Gnarly.
cool. Yeah, Gibbs is the very talented soft good artist. Amazing stuff. He's made a couple things for me. He's made some things for other guys here on the channel. Just some awesome work. I mean, really awesome work. But it'll be fun. It'll be a fun conversation. We'll be hanging out usually at the usual time, 9 p.m. Member stream will be afterwards. There is a giveaway. I think Abby mentioned it's a Savage Crucible giveaway. So
Yeah, I think that's what he said in the chat.
That'd be fun. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But as always, Saturday nights, Men on Film on Talib1980_collects channel at 11 p.m. And I think that's it for now. Oh, next Monday, I will be on with Jurassic Jesse on his channel, and I believe that's at 11 p.m. Eastern Monday night. So we stay busy here. All of us stay busy. And that's what we got. So again, Tone, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Maybe doing this again sometime, perhaps. I'd love to get you back on.
Have to have you on Let's Set the Tone, run you through the gauntlet.
Hell yeah, let's do it, man. You let me know.
You know?
You let me know.
Absolutely.
I would be honored to do so for sure, my friend.
Yeah.
And looking forward to many, many more Savage Crucible Saturdays. And just keep up the work, brother. Your stuff's awesome. So you say you're green, but I'm green too, and I love your freaking work. So
I appreciate that,
my friend.
Yes, I'm definitely green.
Caveman, you're green with the green screen for sure.
There it is.
Yep.
There it is.
And the same with you, Caveman. Thank you so much for hanging and being my co-host tonight.
Good to meet you too.
Yeah, you too, Tone.
Absolutely. All right. So you guys in the chat who's still here, thank you guys for hanging out. We will see you next time. You guys have a good night. All right. Thank you.
As we wrap up tonight's fun, the figures in talk, so we've just begun. Join us next time for thrills anew. In the world of Figure Fight Club, it's all for you. Make sure to subscribe and smash that like button. See you next week on Figure Fight Club, stay strutting. This isn't goodbye, it's just a see you later. In the meantime, go check out another creator. So keep your figures on display until we gather here someday. Remember the tales and the laughs we shared. Here at Figure Fight Club, you're treasured and cared.